everybody. Welcome back to Stories and Sorceries. I'm excited to announce, for the first time in our little show's history, we can say that we are recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Woo! Damn, that clipped.
Everybody in the audience, please say hello.
Hello. Live studio audience of one, everybody.
But a studio audience nonetheless. But anyways.
It's the quality, not the quantity.
Is there anything that we need to get out of the way, Rob, before we can get into this?
I
don't think so.
I honestly don't think so.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Well, then
We can just get right on into some D&D.
let's do just that. Ads. You had all drifted off into a drunkenly or possibly substance-induced sleep. Though at least one of you had a more reserved night. But here in the dead of your sleeps, where we will come back. For the most part, it's peaceful. A little bit less so for you, Edward, as you're surrounded by snoring and raucous individuals, and without the sweet succor of liquor to keep you asleep, it's a little bit restless. You, Alfie, sleep like a baby. No dreams even, just a peaceful blackness. And Rolo, the look on your face tells me you have something to say. Something to ask, at the very least.
I would like to, try not to wake up on top of Elena.
Well, you were both pretty messed up. So, how about a constitution check?
All right, let's do this.
See which one of you comes to first.
Constitution check or save?
Check. That's not fantastic.
No.
Does it beat it that one?
No!
It does.
Wait, what?
It does beat
Oh,
that one.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Most things do.
Okay.
Oh, there's more.
There's always more.
So, I'm automatically assuming I'm gonna get the shit knocked out of me when I wake up from this.
Maybe.
I want a reason to, so can I just at least wake up with morning wood?
Your constitution modifier is +4?
Yes.
Yes. You can indeed. I will need something from you, however.
Yeah.
That's quite a telling situation to wake up in. So I would like you to roll percentile. And let's just see how intrusive you are.
He's gonna die.
65?
65.
Not terrible.
That's 7. It's not bad. It's not bad. You're quite intrusive. And you're awoken quite abruptly as the morning reaches all of you. You're the first to hear it with your incredible perceptive abilities, Alfie. A just rage-filled yell followed by laughing. And you, Rolo, wake up with a firm, just pressure landing on your chest. As you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, I expected more.
and your eyes shoot open, and you see Elaine standing over you. You hear laughter just outside of your field of vision, and she has just stomped on your sternum and is stomping off down the deck of the boat.
So my question is, right?
You look down and...
Did I
oh,
get
man.
softer or harder from that hit?
I think that's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to Rolo's discretion. Oh, he's rolling for it, everybody. He's rolling for it.
Even yes or no. That's even.
Well, you've at the very least gained a reputation for the crew here on the Silver Wind. As you sit up and you kind of catch your breath and look up towards the captain's wheel, you see a group of people gathered around one individual with a sketch pad. And they are rolling, having the absolute time of their life.
He painted you like one of his French girls.
So, I'd like.
1 second. You have woken up.
Oh, yes, I would actually like to clarify something real fast.
Would you?
Alfie slept on the top, just sitting down in a chair, right? So, would I have woken up in clear visual of my brother getting his chest absolutely stomped in?
Yeah, you're about 15 feet away from him.
Oh.
Like, directly to the left.
I wake up,
You
I
see this
chuckle at
happen.
my brother, and then I go, oh, my head. So much pressure. What has the lack of trees done to me?
Yeah.
And he will sniffle, and then go try to find some coffee.
You said we woke up, but did we get a long rest?
You did
Oh
get
yeah,
a
long rest. Hey, you got your luck.
I was just asking because I did use a 6th level spell, so.
Yeah,
yeah, you did.
You were
That's just an
unperturbed through your
absolute power
night.
move.
So I want to wake up, or after I wake up from the hit, I look up, people laughing.
Yeah.
I want to know what they're laughing at. So I stealthily go behind them.
Oh my god.
And elevator my way up behind them, just look over.
You sit up 5 feet away from these people
With a hot on the whole time.
while they're just locked eyes with you, laughing, rolling on the floor. You crouch and walk to the other set of stairs. Walk up,
You forgot my cloak's in front of my face.
if you so desire it to be.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
You approach. Roll stealth.
I get it, dude. That good. Shit, what's my modifier? 25?
25. You make no sound as you cross the deck. Nobody even hears you climb the stairs. It's as if you're a black ball just gliding across this ship's upper level and towards the group of crew members as they watch you approach.
You said they didn't see me!
I did not say that. But as you do approach, one of them like nudges the dude with the notebook and he holds it up to you, and you can see, rendered quite artistically, is you and Elaine in just an absolutely loving embrace, sketched out in this notebook on the deck of the Silver Wind.
Is this like a caricature
It
picture?
is very much so.
So does he have like very disproportionate features?
Mostly proportionate. The only thing that is out of whack is his morning predicament.
Like, out of whack is a smaller or bigger?
Like massive.
Cartoonishly bigger.
Alfie! Look at this!
Yeah, oh, 1 second, brother. I'm gonna get coffee real quick. Something's happening in my nasal cavity.
You go and look for coffee.
Yes.
There is none on the ship.
Oh, sad Alfie noises.
There's tea.
I can accept tea. I'll make some tea and then go find my brother.
Look at this picture!
Oh shit, brother, what happened to your penis? looks
Brother, I'm pretty
as-
sure that was you. hanging with her.
Dangerously infected.
As you two are going about this,
No, brother,
Is there
my
anything you
beard
would like
is
to do in the morning,
3/4 of a
Edward?
millimeter longer than yours. You both know that.
I don't have a beard!
one more time.
Oh yeah.
Say that again, DM.
Is there anything you would like to do this morning, Edward?
I don't know, feed my fucking horse.
Coo.
I let Shadow starve. No.
Poor guy. I looked for coffee too, I found it.
But no, I do feed the horses. Is anybody doing anything on the ship? Why we?
There are people milling about trying to get their work done, but most of the crew is groggy, hungover, and just operating on sheer will. But every one of them seems to have enjoyed last night. At about that time, as you see all of this going on, almost in unison, though the two separate groups know nothing of it, Captain Cobalt and Captain Carter both begin barking orders at their respective crews. And a lot of you understand that
The orcs are coming.
you've been cleared to dock, and you are going inland.
Oh fuck yeah! I can smell the trees now.
I'm pretty sure that's walnuts.
Oh, I know my walnut smells, brother. You know this.
I know you know your nuts, it's fine.
But this is a relatively simple operation. And with hands on deck, it seems the three of you are hardly needed on any ship. As you find your way into port, you can hear the hustle and bustle. You recognize these areas, you recognize these docks, and you recognize this land as you've made it all the way home to Trives. You're allowed off the ship, and as you finally put your feet down,
Oh, hell no. You're not stepping foot off this boat without all magical items.
getting there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, are you gonna start shit with this captain?
Not,
I'm all for it.
Not unless he gives us the magical item.
I guess it's a rainy day, guys. It's pretty rumbly outside.
I guess so.
Still going. But yes, you all step off and reconvene, both Captain Carter and Captain Cobalt, and the outsider, the individual of whom had no particular role on the ship. All meet.
As we walk off the boat real quick, I'm gonna tap my brother on the back and be like, brother, I saw you get kicked in the chest earlier, and I just want to let you know you took that like a champ. And I'll cast Cure Wounds at first level.
I understand that you're fucking method acting right now. You do not fucking do that while I'm writing.
Man, I'm just trying to give you a kick over here.
My average looks like I hit it.
Hey, don't talk shit to me, brother. I just max healed you.
What'd you get?
13.
Do I get temporary hit points?
No.
The,
But yes, the group of you all reconvene.
there.
The Fated Four now made whole once more.
Oh, Eddie, you made it. I'm so happy. I really thought that those pirates were gonna fuck you up. I was kind of concerned after you already landed on the ship, and then I realized, oh fuck, Eddie's over there all alone. But then I saw a bright light last night, and I figured you fucked somebody up. So I'm proud of you.
Hey,
Yes, brother.
there's a picture. I got lucky last night.
Did I see the picture?
Rolo, did you attempt to procure the picture?
Nah,
No?
mental.
Yeah, that's all you need.
But
Good
yes,
memories.
last night I had to.
Edward, you sense no deception in his voice?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Though it is Rolo.
So you just never know.
You never know.
that was a straight up deception check. I'm just saying.
But
You think so? You don't think he could just take you at your word for it?
yes,
If he
Al,
knows me, no.
last night I had to. How do you put it? Send a message.
Fucking power move. Just like I knew you'd do.
Yes. Quite powerful, quite impressive. Yes, all of you. Whatever. We have shipments to unload people. But you three, you're the
Fated 4.
entourage. Yes. Okay then. If you'd follow me to the what do they call it? What's the word in common? Storage areas? Yes. Sheds. Sheds. If you'd follow me to the sheds
All
where
of
we're
those are
unloading
words
cargo,
in common, yes.
we can get you squared away and with your rewards. As we progressed with no issue, I'm astounded, honestly.
Yeah, we do good work.
Who's talking right now?
It's you've not met the. Oh wait, you have because you're on the Silver Wind. You've met him before, the kind of shorter individual who was terrified of Sheila when he first landed.
Yeah, I never got your name, mate.
Oh, forgive me. The whole. You can call me Olgard.
Oh God.
Well,
Is that
Ogar.
with a U?
No, oh.
Oh.
Well, Ogar, my friend, lead the way.
Yes, follow me, follow me. And just a short walk, you find your way to some storage buildings. They're quite large. Many of them are packed with barrels, granary, sacks. But one of them has been separated off, cleaned, and is quite heavily guarded. But with the approach of Olgard, the guards step away. And he turns around and looks at the three of you. Well, no insult to the three of you, but I can't really allow you in here. But I would like to make sure that I find something appropriate for each of you. Can I get some information from each of you? What is it you're about? I know that magical items in Trives can be quite rare and coveted, but if you had just some convenience,
So
some item that you believed you've always wanted in your life. What could it be? I'll see what I can do.
So top 3 items that I would really love.
Just one, please.
Well, what if you don't have it? Don't you need a backup?
Well, then I'll improvise.
Well, that was okay.
You're making a request, not writing a Christmas list.
DM.
So sounds like Christmas to me.
DM. Would we know magical items, or are we just trying to describe what we would want? Like.
You would know of magical items. You know they exist. You don't know magical items by name, per se. The only one who may have information like that would be Ferdinand, who is indisposed. But you gather that he's asking for, like, descriptions. A desire, perhaps.
I would really, really like to be able to, like, you know, have something that would allow me to, like, you know, cast some specific spells that would assist me in my day-to-day work. Like,
And your work would be, sir.
Oh, man.
It's okay, you can be frank with me.
Assassinating!
Ah, that's what I expected. You know, pirates and whatnot.
I'm not a pirate?
You're not a pirate.
No? He's
you came from that
He's
other
the
ship,
one with
didn't
the
you?
hat.
We hide hands.
Ah, privateers then.
I pull out 2 daggers and start spinning
More or
them in my
less.
hands.
Yes, quite impressive. So, everybody wants to be a caster, I understand. Yes, I'll see what I can do there. You, sir?
Well, I've always heard tales, backwise from, that I could eventually learn enough magic to travel through trees. I know that's rather specific, but it's something I've always wanted to do.
Specific is good. Narrows down the list. I'll see what I can find. And you, sir?
I am a spellcaster by trade. And I'll point to one of my swords. I can cast my spells through it, but it's lacking oomph, if that makes any sense.
Oomph, you say?
Yes.
As if you have insufficient power? Or you simply would like to be more powerful?
I would have to lean closer to the more powerful.
Out of game real quick. Edward just hit him with the unlimited power. Unlimited power. Unlimited power.
Well, I believe we may have a few things in shipment that I can sort through to find something that may fit you. But, anyways, stay here, stay with these 3 guards, and, I'll return with your items to the best that I can muster, and, your payment in gold.
Very well.
And a writ of completion, of course. One moment.
Excellent.
Thank you, my friend.
And he steps behind the doors and closes them behind him. You have a few moments to yourselves, as you can hear, Alfie, you specifically can hear, Captain Cobalt and Captain Carter
Yes.
are still back at the ships. And it seems that they're touting each other's crew. They're
Can I happen to read their lips from this far away?
Like, are they on their ships?
they're on the docks.
They're on the docks of the ships.
They're talking quite quickly, and there's not much of substance. Carter brags about the shoot-off. Captain Cobalt denounces that if they were so great, they would have never needed an escort. And it goes back and forth for some time.
My pee-pee's bigger than your pee-pee.
And at one point, Captain
Mine
Cobalt
probably
is
is.
interrupted as somebody taps on his shoulder, and he throws his hands in the air, and he says, "Oh, the damn trouble that they went through. They get those fucking horses on my ship, and then they leave them. Somebody get those damned animals out of my hold." And you see the person who had spoken to him to begin with run off back towards the rat's nest.
Brother, I think you forgot something on the rat's nest. You too, Eddie.
Oh, no. I know I forgot something. I'm gonna go get it.
But a few moments pass, and the doors open once again. Olgerd, once again, but behind him there is a small chest. He opens the doors and he turns around and he kind of gives some strained grunts to drag it back out, and opens it. He says, let's start with the specifics. They're tidy. And he pulls from the chest a beautiful emerald green tunic with a creeping ivy motif across it. And he presents it to you, Alfie, and he says, now, it's not much in the ways of protection, it's practically just cloth, but I do believe this is exactly what you were looking for. Though do be aware that it's limited in uses. But given some time to recuperate, those uses will return to you. And he folds it and hands it to you.
I accept this tunic, and I say, I'm gonna be frank with you, mate. I gotta say it, I live by. Never trust a dude in a tunic. But since you've given me this gift, I will put it on underneath my already non-tunic clothing. That way I can be trusted by other people. And I thank you. And I'll take off my shirt.
You see him
I'll
kind
put
of
the tunic on.
squint
and
his
I'll
eyes
put my
for
shirt
a
back
moment
on over it.
and think. And by the time you're finished changing, he's like, but if you should never trust a man in a tunic, and you're wearing a tunic, but hiding it, wouldn't that make you inherently less trustworthy than someone who wears their tunic for everyone to see?
That's what I'm saying, mate. You never trust a guy in a tunic.
So you're less trustworthy than most people who wear tunics.
Only I know that, mate.
He knows that now, brother.
And they know it as well. And
Everybody
he gestures
knows
towards
it.
the three guards.
Yeah. They're not consequential to this, mate.
and I'll laugh
I'm
through
going
the
home
eyes.
after this.
You see
And
one
I'll
of
never
the,
see you guys again.
hearing this, one of the guards nudges the other who's like, take note of that guy.
God damn it.
Yeah, not me.
I
you,
just,
brother.
I just back away and let them have their fucking magical items. So for D&D Beyond,
Evergreen tunic.
is that in here?
No.
No. Okay.
It's basic clothing.
It's an undershirt.
Twice a day, you may cast the Tree Stride spell.
Nice.
He comes to you, Rolo,
Yes,
and he
yes,
looks at a few different items. I really wish you would have been more specific.
I tried to give you my top 3.
How about this? And he turns around and he puts the items that he had back in the chest. And he pulls out like a pageant sash. And it's got patches on it.
Okay.
This is not as guaranteed as for such a long time as what I've just given this strange individual who looks exactly like you. But versatility is to the forefront here. You remove any one of these patches and they will each have a different magical effect. Now, I could go over them all, but you seem the inquisitive type, so I'll let you figure it out yourself. And he passes them to you. And you, sir.
What are the patches?
It's a golden sash with 8 different patches on them. None of them look the same. One of them is bright red. One of them is a clear. You can see the fabric underneath it. You're not quite sure what it's made out of. One of them is black, like completely. And there are a few other various colors. But we'll get to that after I give him his item, because it's quite a bit. You. You know, if you and your group had done any less wonderfully, I most likely would not have parted with this, as I'm certain I could sell this to the right buyer for a small fortune. But good service deserves good reward. and he produces a small ring. Gold band, mostly simple, but it has a multifaceted, well-cut ruby in the top of it. And he flicks it to you. And he says, so long as you wear that ring, I believe you'll find that the spells that you cast get their oomph, so you said. And for your information, Trenton, so you know what to write down, it's a ring of power.
Is that in the D&D?
Nope.
No. Okay. This all homebrew, folks.
Mostly, yeah. It's a ring of power. You get a +1 to your spell save or spell attacks and save DC.
+1?
+1.
That's
But
the
yes,
word.
Well, thank you very much, my friend.
just so I don't drone on the recording, Bryn, I'll DM you everything your sash does.
Awesome.
But, there are your rewards.
What if I want to use one now?
I don't think you do.
What's the clear one?
What's the clear one?
Yeah.
You ask this and you point to it. Oh, that one will turn you invisible for a
That's all I need. Thank you.
Well, at least you're satisfied.
I mean,
But, yes. And he closes that chest and kind of pushes it inside the door and gestures towards one of the guards and says, that one, please. And he steps in and he picks up a small coffer. A bit smaller than the chest that you'd previously seen, but the guard presents it to the three of you. Who would like to take it?
I will take it.
You'll take it.
Yes.
Taking it, the guard reaches over, undoes the latch, and opens it, and within you estimate roughly 2,000 gold.
Nice.
Nope, my bad. Looked at the wrong bounty. 3,500 gold.
Nice.
But, and he claps his hands, I believe that concludes our business. And the ocean makes me sick, so please, let us disperse. And he steps back into the warehouse and closes the doors once again.
I will,
Trenton, your ring of power requires attunement.
Alright.
Your evergreen tunic requires attunement.
God bless America.
Bryn, your sash does not require attunement.
it fucking better not.
Damn it.
You should have saw what I wrote down in my notes. Get this off my screen.
I'm not attuned to the goddamn belt anymore. Gotta give him
Oh.
some arrows back.
I wanted to ask you something about that.
Yes.
The belt. If he gave me the belt, right?
Yeah.
And I hook the bag of holding on it, does it hold 3 times as much?
Yes.
Yo, you want to give me that fucking belt, brother?
Yeah.
That's like exactly what I said it did.
Alright, so before we go, don't you
Did I say it
guys
did?
need your horses?
I said containers.
that's what I was going to get
It's
at. I'll be right back. I need to go
It's
get the
a parallel
horses.
space.
Alright, brother, you
That
might want to go
contain
get
things
Shadow.
in, right?
Hey,
You might want to go get Shadow.
I'm gonna go get Shadow, and I'm gonna escort Shadow to the edge of the woods and tie him to a tree.
Why would you do that, brother? You're
Don't-
going to ride him back to...
Don't fucking worry about it.
okay.
What the hell's going on?
You have fun doing whatever you're doing, brother.
Okay. Edward, Rolo, you return to the rat's nest and collect Hibiscus and Shadow respectively. Rolo, you then proceed to ride.
Not right. I just walk to where the trees are. And
Okay, you walk him out of the port town.
Not wait.
There are no trees in the
Oh, okay. Well,
town.
I find something close to the fucking dock and I tie him to it.
Oh,
Post?
yeah, there's plenty of posts.
Yeah, I tie him to that. Whatever.
Okay.
I mean, technically, that's just a modified tree.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, I guess.
He could probably tree strike through it.
Okay. No, I think it has to be living.
It's in the ground, ain't it?
Not by its own choice at that point. But anyway, yes, you tie Shadow to this dock post. May I ask to what end?
I want to look around. What's the people of the rat nest doing at the moment?
It appears that they are collecting pay.
Mm-hmm.
You see Captain Cobalt kind of proclaiming to his crew, and he's got a prideful look on his face. And his second is going by and handing out coin pouches.
Okay.
But they're in the middle of it. It might take a moment.
Is there anywhere around them that I could hide?
There's a whole crowd of people on these docks. It's
I know,
quite
it's a-
bustling.
I mean, is there like a crate or a barrel I could jump in and just like fucking anything Assassin's Creed-ish? I could just fucking like. Is there a stack of hay?
There are crates and barrels, yes.
I go up to one and I just like hide behind it, and I watch him like a hawk.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
While he's doing whatever the fuck he's doing, I want to go
Sure.
find some plants,
Some plants.
trees, grass, flowers, anything close to the dock.
Walking outside. Most of the dock is wood or cobbled stone and
Right,
buildings.
right.
Walking just a handful of yards past the entrances could get you onto grassy fields with some wildflowers or into small tree lines.
Alright, I'm gonna go sit down in this grass with the wildflowers. I'm gonna cast Speak of Plants at 3rd level. Like, boy, I miss you guys. Let me tell you, I've been in a place for weeks with no plants, no trees, no grass, no flowers, just water everywhere. It was terrible. I'm just glad to be back.
As if speaking to a million individuals at once, you hear tiny voices in your head. You come from the cursed place. They kill the eldest of us and drag them to their mills.
Cast.
The screams of our people echo from that area.
What place is this?
They craft their corpses into such horrible creations and sail it into the endless lake.
Oh, you're talking about the boats.
You come from the cursed place.
Now you listen to me, Grass. I, Alfie Windrunner, will not rest until all of you have been avenged for the crimes and the genocide of your people. I'm gonna go figure this shit out. Goodbye.
I'll get up and
While that was going on, you have success. Or what'd you roll for?
30
30. You've successfully hidden behind some barrels.
after I hide.
And as you watch, payment is handed out to roughly 30 crew members. And they all kind of like shoulder each other and nudge and seem quite happy with their pay. A few of them mill back onto the rat's nest, but others disperse into the crowd, kind of eager to get the money burning a hole in their pockets
And where
dealt with.
is Captain Dickhead going?
Captain Cobalt has reboarded the rat's nest.
I grab Fairy, shake her out, put her in a pocket. I stealthily get on the rat's nest.
Okay. You awaken Ferdinina and put her in your vest pocket. As you creep aboard the rat's nest.
I do not creep aboard. I just walk.
Oh, you're going on the rat's nest as well?
I was also waiting.
Oh, okay. So you see them finish up pay and they disperse.
Are you talking about to get hibiscus?
Huh?
Are you talking about to get hibiscus?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Do I see him?
Yes, he's not stealthing.
Okay. Can I talk to him without breaking my stealth? Nope.
No.
Shit. Okay, continue.
I'm not trying to look for Rolo. Like, Rolo does what Rolo
You don't have the perception to find him. If we're being frank.
Yeah, I don't. It ain't happening, Chief.
Rolo, this is how you stealth aboard the rat's nest.
Oh, I can't
In
wait.
broad daylight. You see Edward. As the crowd disperses and Captain Cobalt goes up the gangplank, you see him just walking as if he owns the place back towards the rat's nest, casting a long shadow. And you're like, there we go. That'll do. And you kind of like get down on your fingers and your toes and you kind of like crawl like some kind of
Like Tom and Jerry?
Yes. In his shadow and just follow him in the dark.
Does anyone see me?
With a 30?
Dude, not even I see you.
Oh, it sounded so ridiculous. I figured someone would see me.
You get onto the rat's nest.
What we've been trying to tell you about your stealth check.
That's why I'm asking if anyone actually saw me.
You get onto the rat's nest, and Edward, look around. You see maybe 7 crew members, and they turn in your direction and notice you approach.
Me or him?
Alfie's. Or
Edward.
Edward, yeah, that guy. The dude that starts with an E. And a few of them will scrutinize you. Wow. I don't think I can make that shit up.
Double nat 20s?
No.
Double nat 1s?
No.
Were you rolling to see how many of the crew members screwed?
I rolled 3 perception checks right now, and I'm... Oh, wow, that's dark as hell. Beep. That's a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Ooh. They ain't seeing dude.
What about the others?
Is it 4, 5, and 6?
Please.
It's a 4, 6, and 7. They see you approach, Edward,
But they don't see me in a shadow.
and they start to approach you.
They're too busy
So,
making
like,
fun of Edward to see Rolo.
They've got a hand up. Oh, hey, what are you doing aboard? You and yours are supposed to be gone by now. And you take this opportunity, Rolo, to just action roll into the next shadow.
Action Rolo to the next shadow.
And you follow the shadow of the main mast. Where are you attempting to go?
Where's Captain Dickhead?
He boarded the rat's nest a few moments before Edward did. So once you have reached the main deck, you no longer see him.
So he's not up top of the wheel?
No.
I want to go check the captain's. What? Shit. Didn't think this through. I definitely opened the captain corner door.
You roll into the shadow of the main mast and crawl towards the stairs that lead up to the captain's wheel and dip around the corner and just crunk style shimmy along that wall in broad daylight. In broad daylight, but everybody's too distracted with Edward to notice you. And you reach the door to the captain's quarters. There's opaque stained glass on the front of it, and you can see movement within. You reach your hand down and try the door latch, and it doesn't budge. It
Okay.
appears to be locked.
I want to go back up to the top. I want to go to the edge, tie a rope, go down to where I broke through the window. Is the window still broken?
You're unaware. You've not been in the captain's quarters.
I lean over first. Is the window still broken?
The window has not been replaced, but it has been boarded.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Scratch that. Pick the lock.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Drunk. Oh, fuck yeah.
You have luck.
I don't need to. It's 23.
23.
I'm proficient.
You kind of look around, and you find just the right moment. You come away from the wall and begin to do your work. The lock gives a little bit more fight than you expected, but you do manage to hear that faint click, click, click of the tumblers falling just into place. And it turns. And you believe the door is unlocked now.
Okay. As soon as I hear this unlocked, I pull the clear pouch. The patch.
You pull off the clear patch, and it kind of disintegrates as it leaves the sash. And where the ashes fall onto your hand, you see your palm shimmer away. And that translucent clearness overtakes your entire body as you look down at yourself, and you can't see yourself.
I open the door and sneak in. Quietly.
You open the door, in broad daylight.
Invisible.
Actually,
He's
invisible. Not Rolo invisible. Real
So
invisible.
you have broken stealth to pick the lock.
Yes.
So give me stealth again, since you want to do
Okay.
this stealthily.
This is definitely. Ooh, that felt good. 29.
29. All right. You open the door, confident in yourself, and as you do, you see this dimly lit interior become flooded with daylight.
I just want to crack it just a little bit so I can sneak in. I don't want to open the whole fucking door.
You gotta get a crack big enough for you to get into.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Daylight does wash into this room and alight it quite a bit more than it was, and you do see Captain Cobalt kind of shoot his head towards it and tilt his head. It looked like he was in the middle of writing. He was at a small desk. And he keeps staring in your direction for a moment before he kind of reaches into his pocket and produces a key and looks at it, dances it between his fingers. Yeah. Puts it back and takes sure steps towards you.
As he's
As
walking.
you sneak in, I assume out of the doorway,
Yes.
he reaches like right beside you and puts a hand on the door and slams it loudly. And the people who were coming to talk to you, Edward, kind of shoot their attention towards the captain's cabin. And they kind of put a hand up to you and they start to talk amongst themselves. He didn't come out. Doesn't he normally lock himself in there? What's this guy want?
I just want to talk to the captain one last time.
You want to talk to the captain?
Yeah, no.
Well, he did seem to like you. Come on. And they begin to approach the door to the captain's cabin. Rolo, you're 5 feet from Captain Cobalt, invisible, in the same room with him. What would you like to do?
He didn't lock the door back, did he?
No.
Would I have heard him tell that to the people outside?
Passive perception? Like 16, right?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
I said it stealthily.
I'm a new stealth chick. I'm gonna go behind him, pull out the Rotherform rag, put some Rotherform on it. Is that enough time for him to get to the door?
You can do this in one action. They're not taking full movement, they're briskly walking. So, I'll say you can continue with whatever you're planning.
Okay, what the fuck ever, we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna have the Rotherform in one hand. Put the book down. This hand. And I'm gonna pull out the Hurt Flower Dagger. And I'm just gonna go up behind him.
Now, you do understand that it is an action to grapple, correct?
Shit.
Okay.
I just wanna make sure it's out so it doesn't take another fucking action to pull it out.
Okay.
And I just come up behind him. And I Rotherform the fuck out of him. And I'm just like, whispering in his ear, I never forget anything.
Well, I suppose I need to switch to music now.
Alfie is crying.
Alfie doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
He knows somehow.
You grapple him, and with this aggressive action, you break your invisibility and bring the rag to his face and whisper it into his ear. And you are met with your arm immediately being grabbed. He doesn't need to make a con save. He succeeds.
Fuck!
You're fucked, Holmes.
And you whisper this in your ear, and you're answered not by him, but peeking out from his hat, a rat,
The rat talks?
as it hisses at you
Oh.
loudly. And would you like to continue to hold him?
Fuck no, I'm gonna stab the fuck out of him.
Okay, make a bonus action offhand attack.
Oh.
At advantage.
Why is he at advantage? He's
Furry's
not grappled
awake.
him. Oh. Is Ferdy taking
No, wait.
help action?
No, sorry. You get sneak attack if you hit. You don't get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I have to ask is, do you want Ferdy to be in this combat?
I thought you just said if he was considered an ally. And you said as long as he was awake.
Yeah, but do you want them in the combat? If they're in the combat, they can take the help action.
To give you advantage.
Oh.
But that also opens them up to being attacked directly.
Nah.
By the rat.
Okay.
So fucking close. 30?
To hit,
Yeah.
Roll the nat 19.
you try to go for the neck or the clavicle, and he kind of elbows your arm away, and you get him right in the ribs, going from top to bottom. Roll to attack. Now, I believe you get sneak attack on your first attack action.
Yes.
This is a
Well,
bonus
no, it doesn't
action.
say action.
Or
It's first
just
hit
attack.
attack.
First
First
hit
attack that
to
you
hit.
successfully.
Okay, yeah.
And this
So roll
isn't.
sneak.
And okay, so
You don't get the auto crit.
I don't get the
'cause
auto
you're not
crit?
in
No.
initiative yet.
Okay.
You wasted your surprise to try to roll it for him.
You know, it's worth a shot.
Fair enough. And I'm leaving this up to your discretion, whether or not Alfie's close enough to realize anything's happening.
So I don't get the extra D4
The extra D4 from what?
But wow,
because it's a bonus attack. It's a bonus attack.
wow, you got that bubbly bomb.
The
though.
D4 from
I
the
mean,
dagger
yeah.
attack.
That's up to him whether or not.
So the dagger is 1d4 plus 7. But since it's
Okay.
a bonus, I don't get the plus. I don't get the D4. I just get the plus 7.
No, you get the.
No, you get the
Oh,
D4.
oh no, I
not
get the D4.
plus
I don't get the plus 7.
Yeah, you don't get
You,
proficiency.
you got that backwards.
22 total.
Okay. 22 total, and that's with the hurt flower?
No, fuck. What was the hurt flower?
44.
44.
44.
I need to find his character sheet.
You should know this is canon.
I don't know how you didn't.
I did.
Okay.
I just don't have his character sheet pulled up. I'm on his.
That's fair.
What I said that one was 22? 22?
Yeah, 22 plus whatever.
31 total.
31. Okay. Math. Yeah, that's it. 31 you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'd like initiative.
I don't need to use the good die for this.
We are still approaching the door, right?
Yes. You hear the door slam, and these people begin to escort you towards the door. Followed by some silence, and then some clattering. But you're unsure what's going on.
27.
27. Initiative?
Yes.
Okay. So that gives us the rat, followed by you, followed by Captain
The
Cool.
rat?
The rat rolled a natural 20.
Fair enough.
What's the initiative bonus?
Nat 20 always. Just auto goes first.
I could have considered Captain Cobalt a boss and made him go first. But no, I gave you that.
Fine. I'll get fucking Black Plague.
Well, now I'm gonna have to make you roll a con save. So yes, we have Rat, Rolo, Captain. Yep. The rat leaps from Captain Cobalt's hat onto your face
Ah! Ah!
and begins just biting and scurrying all about in your clothes, on your face, in your hair. And you take...
You don't even roll a hit?
How's it gonna miss?
Same way a fucking gun misses point blank.
Fair enough. He's got a point.
That's
The gun
disadvantage.
can misfire.
No, you get disadvantage for at point blank range with a gun. I want to see that fucking happen.
But yes, it's just 4 damage.
Okay.
And I do need a con save, because you've implanted that.
Oh,
magic
come
in
the
my
fuck
head.
on!
I mean,
Well, they're
his
gonna do it, but
Renaissance
now it
era.
has to be there.
18.
18, yeah, you're
You
fine.
do not get the Black Death.
Yet.
But now it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Is it because my dagger's like right here? Isn't it an action to pull out a different dagger?
No.
Okay, pull out the paralyzing dagger.
Okay.
Stab.
Okay.
Captain douchebag.
I thought he was going to say the rat. It's like, yes.
On my face.
Paralyze
Roll to attack.
himself. You have luck.
I know.
And you
I
get the
know.
auto crit.
Luck. That's just really, yeah. It's better. 22.
22. That'll it?
Oh, thank fucking God. And I get auto crit, so fucking Jesus. Alright.
Is it just a save on the paralyzed potion? Or
It's a save or suck, yeah. So I need to roll a con save. Where were these rolls for the perceptions? Where were they?
$63 damage.
63
Blast.
damage.
Yep. Fucking math, I tell you.
numbers are hard.
I'm assuming he won he beat the con. So
Yes.
yeah, of course he fucking did.
You say it like it's a massive DC.
What was it, like 15?
Yeah. Anyone with a fair con has an average chance of beating that.
And the captain has a.
I mean, I have to roll an 11 to beat that. That's over half.
Literally one over.
Still over.
But yes, that is your turn. Bonus action.
No, I'm
brandishing your
gonna
weapon.
stab him with the other fucking dagger with a bonus action.
Bonus action was to draw another weapon.
Oh, I asked you if it was.
No, you asked me if it was an action.
Oh, that's a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh yeah, then I guess I'm done.
Okay. So that brings us to Captain Cobalt.
I just want to throw out this whole time. The Rolo symbol is shooting out of my chest because I'm in danger.
Sure.
I'm just throwing it out there. Dagger 1 is still there, just not in use.
Captain Cobalt will rear his head back and catch you square in the bridge of the nose, pushing you back as he spins around and draws his cutlass and yells, "Get in here and string this bastard off!"
Son of a bitch.
And then
Should've
he will
saved the
take
invisibility patch. Why'd you tell me to use it?
2 attacks against you at advantage as he has an ally harrying you.
Back tactics.
Does a 18 hit?
Yep.
Does a 25 hit?
After 18 hits and 25 fucking hits.
Alright. Nope, that's a
You never
D6.
healed.
Huh?
You never healed.
I did.
Oh, did
That's
you?
from the rat.
God damn, you took a lot of damage.
He took 4!
It's 4.
Oh, that says 88.
It's 88. Yeah.
Okay. That makes it simple. You take 18 slashing damage.
Uncanny
All in all.
dodge.
So,
I want to uncanny dodge the first one then.
okay. So, 9 to 5. So you'll take 14.
Again, not too far.
Oh, I'll take 14. Okay.
Yeah, total.
And then, as a bonus action, he'll swagger towards you and say, "I would have expected more. as he reaches in his vest and pulls out a bottle.
You're gonna set the whole boat on fire, bruh.
As long as you die. But that is his turn.
And
You hear that. The crew.
Does he hear that from the docks?
How far on the docks?
That
You didn't
depends
go
on
to
how long it took me to get back from the flowers. So if I'm there around this time, or
I would
if
have
this
said you would have
happens as
gotten
I'm
back
coming
to the
back
docks around the time they finished paying everybody. But where would you have gone?
to hang out and wait on them because I don't know where the fuck they went.
Okay, give me a perception check if you care to hear.
I mean, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm literally like,
Because you
there's
get back,
Shadow.
you get back and you can't find anybody.
There's Hibiscus.
I
Huh. I don't know where anyone is.
feel like his passive perception would have hurt it.
Natural one.
Like I said, his passive perception would have definitely fucking hurt that shit.
Just probably.
Guys?
You hear
Where the
an
hell did everybody
angry
go?
yell coming from the direction of the Silver Wind and the Rat's Nest.
Now let me ask
Though
you
you
this.
don't directly recognize it.
Do my twin senses tingle? Can I tell my brother's in danger?
Roll me a d20 with proficiency.
Does he see the Rolo symbol shooting out the window?
Nope, that's shooting at Captain Cobalt.
15.
15. Rolo's up to something.
I hear the scream, and I think to myself, there's just no fucking way Rolo forgave that captain. Oh shit! And then I start running towards the ship.
With your speed, I'd say you'd be able to get there in about 2 turns. Or 2 rounds, rather. You and the crew, however,
Yeah, I got 35.
are going to be there now, practically. So I'll put you and the 4 crew members at the top of initiative order, and you can tell me what you want to do.
As soon as that happens, I just open up the door. What I see.
As soon as you hear that, the crew push by you, and you kind of go with them to open the door, and you do see Captain Cobalt, kind of blood soaking one side of him, Rolo right in front of him being harried by a rat, and both of them are brandishing their weapons. But yes, give me a d20. Let's see if you go first or the crew go first. You're probably going before the crew.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you're going before the crew.
You're definitely going before the crew.
Can I take a free action real quick to say something?
Depends on what you want to say.
I just want to say something to Edward.
How long is it? Why is there a long
Not
pause
that.
right
It's
here?
very short.
We'll go for it.
Edward! Like, I see him open the door, obviously.
Yeah.
Edward! I leave the crew to you.
No.
Damn it, Edward! Why should I have my back?
That is fucking fantastic. Oh,
Alfie never forgets. Wait, Rolo never forgets.
fuck
Please
me.
tell me the captain warned me say that.
You hear this short exchange followed by no. And then you hear the crew gasping and like they're clamoring for their weapons and they're charging
How
past
many
you.
crew people are there?
4.
Fuck it.
So is there anything you'd like to do with your turn?
Not being a team player, Edward. Not at all.
Team player, he says, is this motherfucker is just like, hey, I gotta go handle some shit, and then sneaks off to go assassinate.
It was supposed to
the
be
motherfucker.
quick and painless and quiet.
This is D&D, nothing.
No, according to his rolls earlier, I was like, this is fucking easy.
You
And
should
then he
know
started
better
rolling
than that.
good.
You should know far better. than that.
I would have preferred these good rolls for the perception. Okay.
They're going to kill Rolo, right?
Probably.
He literally said, "String this bastard
Yeah.
up." So yes.
You can gather.
While
I would
they're
ass-
gathering.
I would assume so.
It's like a witch hunt. It's a Rolo hunt.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Fucking hell about your teammate. I don't fucking know.
You know, the guy you've been living with for 2 years.
You fed my horse, you bitch.
No, he told you. He fed your horse.
Well, my horse dead.
This is never confirmed.
I just struck up a dead horse.
Your horse was really 2
I
kobolds
don't-
in a mascot outfit.
I don't know what to
this should be a
You
no-brainer.
do what you think
I just
is right.
wanted to throw it out there. What did I do when you got in a fight? I came and fucking helped. I dropped everything, came and helped you. Just
and then fucked off.
he told me
But
to.
He did ask him.
So yeah, I'm just throwing it fucking out there. I'm a good teammate. Don't make smart decisions, but I'm a good teammate.
Rolo may be many things, but a betrayer of his team is not one of them.
True. No deception roll needed.
Am I 30 feet away?
From who?
Well,
You're like 10 feet away.
Yeah, you're like right up next.
They're
to me.
fighting at the door.
We didn't get that far.
Hit him with the chair.
Swear to God, dude, just like polymorphs me or something. I'm just so fucking
Whole
pissed.
person on Rolo.
This is bullshit.
it's
My backup character will
it's
remember.
one of that or guiding smite or guiding bolt, one or the other.
God.
To me?
You attacked this man for no reason.
No reason!
The two things Edward hates most in this world: Salasam and Rolo.
He lost his treasure ball!
I don't know what you doing. We've got initiative to get through, Edward.
I will
Christ.
at second level. I will. Rolo, my friend.
Oh, don't even say the fucking word friend. I know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
I suggest you stand down. I can't suggest.
That is a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
Is the +1 also
On
for the-
save DC and attack rolls.
Yeah.
Alright. So you have to beat 17 wisdom.
Yeah, I get advantage.
Why?
Because I'm a half elf.
Oh, okay.
It's a charm.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were counting him as an enemy.
Fucking might as well at this fucking point. What do I have to beat?
17.
Luck.
Burning through all them luck points. So you just
got
killed
another.
Rolo.
Oh, I got another?
Yeah, you have one
Oh.
more luck point.
I can't let him fucking charm me. Fucking shit. Come on.
So hey, can you read suggestion for me real fast?
You suggest a course of, of activity, limited to a sentence or two. A magical influence a creature you can see within range that can heal and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed or immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make up the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spill, immolate itself, or do any other of the harmful acts ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save if pursue the course of action you describe to the best of ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
So at no point would the captain attacking Rolo break the suggestion.
I don't think so.
Yes, but at
That's
the same...
kind of hilarious.
Well, at the same...
I rolled a 19.
19. Okay.
On the same
so,
hand, though, when he stands down, the spell ends.
So I could just fight again.
So he could literally just
that would be
like,
his action to.
Yeah, he would lose a
submit.
turn.
Oh, I'm dead
But-
after that shit.
I mean, with 5 attacks, maybe.
Yeah, I know, because Edward wants to be.
But yes, you suggest, and you see Rolo's eyes gloss over for a moment before you hear him mutter, "No, no, no, bastard, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him."
And then I say, "The fuck,
And
Edward!
he shakes it off.
You're supposed to be on my side!"
Bonus action.
I will inspire the captain.
His face! His face!
You. Oh, Rolo, the fruits of your labor. So that's a D10 or D8?
2 years you built a relationship
I
with this
know!
man, and it is foiled in an instant as you go to attack this captain. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Rolo's clearly at fault. Yeah, D10.
We have had many discussions about me not being at fault.
I mean, in your head, sure.
Okay, it's fine.
And I mean, like, yes, he was a dick to you. Did that constitute cold-blooded murder?
And he
That's up
robbed
to
us.
you. He robbed you too. He didn't rob me.
He robbed you as well. You're part of that goal that he took. That 70-30 bullshit was yours too.
That I wouldn't
Is
consider
that
a robbery.
robbery?
Yes.
Robbery would be you get none.
That's high C robbery.
I see robbery, he says.
But yes, Edward, that's your turn, unless you would like to move
I see
somewhere.
robbery. Oh.
I like how the music got somber now that Rolo's just being ganged up on.
By my teammate!
Listen, buddy. I got a round and a half.
No,
and
you're-
your brother's here to help.
You're
you.
definitely my buddy. Someone else isn't. Sleep with an eye open.
Are you moving anywhere, or is your turn done?
Sleep with your balls hidden.
No, I'll fucking get rid of all of them.
I'll stay in the doorway.
You'll stay in the doorway?
You better get trampled on like a herd of buffalo.
Okay, so that's your turn.
Consequences.
Now we have the 4 crew member. One of them is going to not take an action and look back towards the crow's nest, and he says, "Alarm! Alarm!
God damn.
Call him back! Get him in!"
I'm glad Shadow's nearby.
TPK, anybody?
I'm glad Shadow's.
And the
Oh,
other 3
There's no TPK.
will take half
Sided
their
with them.
movement,
Yeah.
their movement to push past you
He's gonna
and
join the
surround
pirates.
Rolo.
Also, I just want to point out, while this is happening, while the guards weren't looking, I put on my team and Captain Kobold t-shirt. I'm like, I'm part of the crew, guys. I'm good.
The triple
Just
C
don't kill
across
me.
the chest. Captain Cobalt's crew.
Hey, this would be a good time for you to tell me what those other fucking patches do.
Oh, right. Yeah, you see, I would have already sent this to you if I knew you were going to do this.
That's
Go
the
try
reason
to
I didn't
commit
want
the
you to
murder.
do.
I'll go ahead and let you know. The only one useful in combat is the red one. It casts a 3rd level fireball.
Fuck it!
He does have evasion.
But the other 3 crew members are each going to take a swing at you, as they have surrounded you. And as such, they have advantage. So the first attack, that's a natural 20. That's okay. They're not
I don't have
particularly
any
strong.
dodge no more either.
No, it's a new round. Yeah.
No, it's
7, 14,
Oh, shit.
16 on the first attack.
misses.
No, to hit.
Oh.
16 damage.
Yeah,
16
the,
damage.
the attack was a natural 20, remember?
Okay, 16 damage. Got it.
Second attack, that's a natural 19.
Wait, each of them have 2 attacks?
One
No, they
attack,
get
they have advantage
advantage.
because they have surrounded you.
Oh. So this
You're
is
being
this is
flanked.
the second person attacking.
Yes.
Okay, I got misunderstood.
There's 3 of them, they each
I
only
didn't know
get
if
1
they were
attack.
both like the captain that had 2 attacks. I didn't
No.
know, so.
The captain has 2 attacks.
Okay.
But a natural 19,
Yeah.
so 10 damage. And then the third attack. 16 to hit?
Nope.
Okay. So that one misses. So that's the crew's turn.
Fucking
Bring the-
rat.
Now
To the
you
rat.
get The Black Plague.
The rat will continue its job, biting all over your face and just harrying the hell out of you. Take 2 piercing damage. Make a constitution save.
I can't believe that I fucking said that as a joke, and now you're fucking making me do it.
Well, it's not actually the bubonic plague. You wouldn't carry that around.
Constitution,
It's like
Save?
rock joint or something. Yeah.
He's got the lock jaw.
13.
13. You are considered poisoned.
I feel like I have some.
I feel like I have something to do with that. Rolo,
No, I'm not resistant.
it is your turn.
I look at Edward.
You can see him.
Disappointment.
You can just barely make him out over the figure of Captain Cobalt squaring to a wholesale try to
Which-
attempt to murder you.
I look at him with disappointment, and then I just think to myself, man, if this dagger had the names etched of people I wanted to kill, Edwards would appear on it.
We're gonna need a group therapy session after this.
And I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna go to attack the
I'm
captain.
gonna stab him.
I'm gonna attack the captain.
Alfie's
Okay.
gonna have to sit them both down and have a nice long talk about team building exercises.
Fucking A, right, man. 23.
23 will hit.
All sixes.
The poison's not on him anymore, is it?
No.
No daggers.
I need to look up the poison status effect. Hold that damage.
Wait, no. One of the one that was on it was the one I made good, and you said that even after the first one, the second attempt would still have a chance to get him.
The paralytic one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I was just saying because that was the good one that I rolled.
Yeah, but
good.
that one's not extra damage. That's the save. The paralyzed.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
okay.
but
I thought you were asking.
I thought
for
you were
damage.
asking because you were about to roll the d4 and you were going to roll 5 instead of 4 for the hurt flower, you know.
well, I mean that's going to be with offhand.
Oh, hurt flowers with offhand. Okay.
Well, with the way I did it this time, yeah, because I went to paralyze him.
Gotcha. Here's the real question: what'd you do with the Rolo form hack?
I can't find
drop
the
it?
poison status.
Yeah.
Pick that shit up.
Oh well, I don't think it affects attack rolls. I think it's just saves and checks.
You got literal uses of Rolo form just caked in this thing.
33
33 damage.
for the first one.
What the hell just opened on my tablet?
Is the patches a bonus or an action?
To pull them off is an action.
Okay.
So you attacked him with the paralytic flower,
Yes.
correct? It's a natural 15.
Bonus action. Stab him again.
Okay. This is not combat music.
19.
I told you to loop the combat music. Nope, that's also not the combat music. $19, you said?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
So it's just the D4. That's a solid 1.
Nice.
The rat did more than that. But that was with the hurt flower one. Does that get anything?
You already used the hurt flower one.
Well, I didn't know if there was anything besides that. I didn't write anything else about that.
Just one stab and
One
it's
stab.
done. But would you like to attempt to move anywhere?
I mean, I don't want the cat to get in the way. But also, I mean, aren't I surrounded?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still move. You'll just take attacks of opportunity.
Oh, lots of attack. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna fucking stay here.
Okay.
Dax out.
So that brings us to Captain Cobalt, who will
So do
open.
I get there at the top of the next round or the round after?
Yes, you'll get onto the ship at the top of the next round.
Okay.
And then maybe Edward will attempt to explain something to you. Captain Cobalt will take his bonus action to attempt to crack you over the head with this bottle.
Oh, he's gonna try to witchberry me.
Natural 20.
I say the crack of the head hits.
It's not much. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as this bottle of liquor bashes into your temple and just shatters over your face, splattering you with pungent liquor. And then he will take 2 attacks at advantage. 18,
Hits.
natural 20.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna uncanny dodge that natural 20.
Okay. The first attack is 10 points of slashing damage,
Bob's like, I'm not gonna have a bubble in a second.
followed by 10 points of slashing damage. So 5, if you uncanny dodge that.
Yeah.
And at the end of his turn, he'll step towards you one more time And he said, I gave you a choice. You could have left it. But now you get to be mounted on the front of my ship. That brings us to you, Edward. It brings us to you, Alfie, as you've reached the rat's nest. And you see Edward kind of contemplatively grabbing his head, thinking. And you hear all kinds of clamoring and commotion, and you did hear that.
I heard Captain Cobalt say that?
Yes, from within the captain's quarters.
Obviously, I know he's talking to Rolo. So, how did I use all of my movement to get to the rat's nest?
As quickly as you did, I would say yes.
Okay. Have I action dashed this turn?
I would say you have no movement this turn.
Okay. But I still do have bonus action in action.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just, for the sake of it, this turn, your movement is considered 0.
Okay. So I couldn't dash. Do I have line of sight on my brother? Or is that kind of...
He's all pretty completely obscured between the
I am
doorway
6'1".
That's okay, Captain Cobalt, 6'5".
What are the other little munchkins that are?
They're behind you. So that doesn't matter.
So, but he has line of sight of Captain Cobalt.
Yes, not of you. And Captain Cobalt has half cover because of where Edward is standing.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you have sharpshooter.
I do. So as soon as I come up on the ship, I'll turn, look towards the captain's quarters. I'll see Eddie, and I'll see on the other side of him, Captain Cobalt yelling at someone. I will assume it is my brother. And I will just knock an error, and I'll use a bonus action to say...
If you say something short, you don't even need to use a bonus action.
Well, it's more of a question I'd like a one-word answer to before I continue, so I figured that'd be a bonus action. Right.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Brother, what the fuck's going on in here?
Wait, am I supposed to answer that?
Yeah, you can use your reaction, or you can use a free reaction to answer that. 1 word, or maybe 2.
Well, I was getting my revenge, and this little bitch fucking called it
That's all you
everybody
get.
fucking else.
I was getting my revenge, and that's pretty much where the stabbing starts again.
Okay, so I'm wise enough to put 2 and 2 together that my brother has decided that he could not let this go and needed to kill this captain, and it has gone horribly, horribly wrong.
I would say it has gone horribly, horribly wrong yet.
It's leaning in that direction. Could I make that assumption?
Yeah, probably.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, this is bad, brother. This is bad. Take my attack against the captain.
Can I just say 2 more words?
Sure.
Shoot Edwin!
Not gonna do that. I'm deeply indebted to my friend Eddie.
Oh, well. Got to be deeply indebted.
17.
Misses.
Lower.
Alright.
Fuck. That's all I got.
Edward, it is your turn. Captain Cobalt. Looking pretty rough.
Don't you fucking dare heal him! Trent, I swear to God!
Edward, Captain Cobalt looked out for you.
I lived with you!
6th level cure wound on the captain.
6th level?
You're gonna kill him.
6th level?
You're gonna kill him.
So, audience, I know when we first started talking about this, we branded this as a pilot mini campaign. I did not expect it to be this miniature.
Oh, that's not good.
Cure wounds is D6s. I thought it was D8s.
Cure wounds is D8.
60. Oh. I got the 8 and
I hope you
6.
roll all fucking ones. Traitorous beach.
We are in such a bad spot right now.
It wouldn't be that bad if, like, the Fated Four actually looked out for the Fated fucking Four. And not some captain you've known for less than half a week, or half a
You
month.
did nothing wrong.
To you, maybe.
It doesn't matter. You know how Rolo is. You should just back up your teammate.
You know how Rolo is what somebody with horrible problems says.
That's,
You know how I
that's
am?
literally what Trent has said off recording.
It sounds like everybody's at fault here for not giving Rolo a therapy session sooner.
Oh, jeez. This is not good.
Uh, 27.
27. Gotcha.
That's not that bad.
No, I did more damage last turn.
And
Bonus action, 5th level healing word.
Go away, please.
I will.
That would be hilarious. That'd
Uh,
also be great. Talk about healing. Oh, there we go.
everyone just can't comprehend the situation, but he'll inspire Rolo.
Okay.
What a conundrum.
Rolo is his friend, and as you can tell, he wasn't attacking or anything. He doesn't want Rolo to die. He just doesn't want the captain to die.
I understand that. In this specific scenario, it's gonna be either Rolo or the captain. At this point, one of the two is gonna happen. For sure. There's no walking away from this with both parties unharmed.
As the tone goes, we can certainly try.
No, we certainly can.
To-
I'm not knocking you. We can certainly try.
Like, try to settle this
Right.
without killing him.
Ain't gonna happen.
But
Somebody gonna die today.
Just need one nat 20.
but I do inspire Rolo.
Okay. That brings us to the crew.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
At the top of the crew's turn, you hear ringing of like a heavy bell from the crow's nest and shouting, "Intruder! Intruder!"
Technically, I have 30 days to leave the premises. By law.
But yes, that's the lookout's action.
Everyone's like, well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that you said it.
Bringing us to
Can't evict me yet.
the first of the four. I don't know why I picked up D8s. Is going to move in not a flanking position because they're all taken, and take a swing against you. However, you are being harried by the rat, which is the help action. So it will get advantage.
You literally got advantage like all last turn anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
because they all had flank, and then the rat's
Joe
redundancy,
Blow
I
over
guess.
here came out and just like, no flank for me.
Eh,
Is that a nat 20?
perhaps.
Why does he run on the nat 20s?
Yes, it's a natural 20.
Fucking A.
8 slashing damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
They only have a +2 bonus to damage. Okay, now for the ones that are all flanking you.
Oh my god.
18.
Hits.
Oh, jeez, come back here. 20. Not natural. Just a dirty 20.
Oh! I thought you meant for the damage. I was like, what? I thought you said they were weak!
No, I'm rolling all the attacks first.
Okay. Yeah, well, obviously the 20 hits, yeah.
21.
They all three hit.
There's one more. The one who originally called to raise the alarm to the crow's nest
Was the
is
fourth
now
one.
attacking.
Oh.
So 4 people are attacking you this time.
And he made it past all those people?
Yeah, he just had to push past Edgar and Cobalt.
Edgar.
Edward. So
Okay.
like, even at a quarter movement, he has that.
Okay.
And then the last one. 17?
Makes.
Alright. So that's 4d8 plus 8. 19 slashing damage altogether.
Oh no! Oh fucking no!
Please tell me the rat.
I'm gonna need you to roll for a hit on that rat.
I don't know how it misses. But sure, I'll
It's that
roll.
one
It has
piece of leather.
Yeah, just hit the armor.
It's literally under your armor. I don't know why
I don't know
there
how
is
it got
this
underneath
dead
the
spot
armor.
in my music. But yeah, sure. This brings us to the rat. And just so you don't die to a rat, I'll roll to hit.
I'm probably gonna die to a rat.
Does a 7 hit?
No, thank fucking God.
Okay. But it is still harrying you, scurrying all over. It's like
That's fine.
you have a feeling it's fighting with Ferdinina. There's just a bunch going on in your clothes. In amongst the blood and alcohol.
What's the damage on a fireball?
A fireball is
A level 3 fireball?
68.
68, yeah.
I have a
No,
question.
66.
Would the user hit himself with it?
Yes.
I have evasion.
Oh god, go back! JD, can you grab that for me?
Wait, is that a dex save for the
Yes.
fireball? Oh yeah, I have evasion.
But yes. That's the rat's turn.
You said 68 or 86?
8d6. Rolo, it is your turn.
And you said that's an action to do that.
Yep.
And how big is his captain's quarters?
Oh, you'll take the whole thing. You'll get Edward too.
Even if I'm at the very back of the room.
Isn't it 30 feet?
Yeah, from the center. 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking how big the captain's quarters
Yeah,
is.
you'd still get the entire room.
Tie or something.
And it moves around cover and everything, so.
And it's a dex save?
Yes.
What is Rolo gonna do? Is he gonna
Bonus
fight?
action. Wait. I can bonus action disengage, right?
Cunning action, disengage. I will give you meta knowledge. Captain is variant human.
Okay.
He has sentinel.
What is that? He still gets to hit me?
Yes.
Okay, fuck that shit. I rip off the fucking patch.
You reach up and grab the patch and rip it off, and as you do, it coalesces into this small, burning ball of fire in your hand. And you see the people around you all kind of go wide-eyed and shocked for a moment, except Captain Cobalt. He leans in and says, "It doesn't matter what happens here. There's plenty more coming." And then you cast the fireball?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you are still soaked in liquor. So whether or not you make the save or not, you are going to catch yourself on fire. And at the end of the turn, you will take a d6 fire damage.
Worth it.
Okay. A lot of deck saves incoming. I will need a deck save from you, Edward.
Am I far enough away to not get it?
Oh, you're not gonna be hit by this. It's not gonna reach that far. But you
I wasn't
do
sure
see
where
this.
exactly.
You do see. You don't see Rolo rip the patch off or anything, but you do see suddenly the interior of the cabin is alight in magical fire, and then suddenly a roaring inferno bursts from within, enveloping the four crew members, Rolo and Edward and Captain Cobalt.
proficient
Alfie's
too.
right behind me, right?
Alfie's not right behind you. No, he's about 15 feet back.
Oh.
Yeah, he
And
just got on
What's
the
the
ship.
save got to
You
be?
need to read it.
Basic
make
save is
sure-
15.
Okay.
You need to read it to make sure that says.
Well, I mean, either way, I would have got 15.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Save.
Okay.
So he takes no damage.
Yeah,
you say
because of
dex save?
evasion. I'll roll the first four crew members first. Okay. 3 of them made it. One of them is almost definitely dead.
18.
18, you're safe. So that's 1 fail, 3 successes. Now for Captain Cobalt. Oh, and the rat's 100% dead. That's just all there is to it. Hate to tell you this. Hope you like fried ferret. Captain Cobalt.
The pocket was flame-proof.
Not the most dexterous
Not your
individual.
fucking ridiculous ass, like, shitty pocket that you made on a boat with no freaking needle.
So
I
he
know,
will
I
be spending
forgot
your
about Furry.
inspiration.
Poor
Edward.
Furry. R.I.P. Furry, everybody.
He didn't need it. So he succeeds.
Captain.
Yes.
He takes half.
Yes, so roll damage. That's 3 successes on the crew.
30.
30 even.
Yeah.
So the captain takes 15.
So I will take 15.
15 on 3 of the crew members.
Is he still alive?
Here's the
The
real
captain?
question.
Oh, yeah, he just healed by 20.
Here's
These
the
crew
real
members
question.
not going to fight you anymore. That's all there is to that. Because they want to live. One of them doesn't get the choice.
Here's the most important question of the night.
What would that be?
Is the crew member that died Pete?
Pete's not on the ship.
That was a different ship.
Oh yeah, that was a different ship. My bad.
I'll be like, my bad, I was on mushrooms that night.
Bonus action?
Stab the cat.
Okay, roll to hit.
Wait.
As
Just out
you
of- just out
cast
of
this
curi-
fireball,
Oh,
it erupts, and you see it pushes the other 4 crew members back. One of them crumples to the fire, to the ground, kind of curling up as the fire blisters away his skin. The others hurry to put out what on them has a light, but they're still living, barely. You look down, and flame is licking up you as you've ignited the
I
liquor
can't
on your
bonus
person.
action and stop, drop, and roll, can I?
Nope, that would be an action.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, shit, it's fighting. Let's get an action surge. Alright. So, even though, like, I wouldn't get the stealth attack, or the sneak attack.
Yeah, you would.
The
'cause it's
first attack that hits.
hit. So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
hit, you'll
Cool.
get.
You don't know. You have Edward.
Yeah.
Edward, quick question.
He
Do you still consider Rolo an ally?
He just inspired me.
Yeah, but he also healed the captain.
Yeah, well, that was
I-
Or are you considering yourself a neutral party?
I'm trying to be neutral here. Like, it. I think Rolo's doing wrong, but he's still my friend. Like,
So you
you
give
don't
me a
just-
straight answer. Are you an ally, or are you a neutral party, or are you an enemy?
neutral party.
Okay. You do not have an ally within 5 feet. That was
You gotta roll
brutal.
the hit.
Oh yeah. like it fucking matters. It's not one.
So, in a desperate act, you come at him with your dagger, and he catches it in his saber and pushes you to the side as the fire licks up your body. Would you like to move before I roll this d6?
He literally will get to hit me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he has advantage. No, wait, does he still have advantage?
No, because
Rat's
his
gone.
rat is dead and his crew members have backed off.
It's a tough decision. Die from the captain?
It's
or
not.
Die from the fire.
It's not, he says.
It's not? Why is it not a tough decision?
The last thing you should do is move away from this.
I'm gonna not be unconscious anyway.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna take you on a quick journey.
I'm just gonna stand there and spit in the captain's face
There you go. Die like a man.
and be like, worth it.
Die like a
You
house.
take your free action to spit at the captain, and it lands on his jacket. And as you jostle yourself, Ferdinina and Remy fall out of your jacket.
Aw, his name is Remy. Did you call back to my Theros campaign for that?
And you take 3 fire damage.
Down goes Rolo.
It was 3, really?
I was 1.
Oh,
That's why I was like, the rat's gonna kill me.
Fuck.
Rolo, that is your turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. But I'm gonna bring you back. Don't worry.
Well, it shouldn't have been
Give
this
me
way.
a persuasion check, Edward.
Can I ask for what?
Nope.
I'll tell you. Captain Cobalt, wholly convinced Rolo's not right in the head. That's just all there is to that.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to make him stand down.
And he's torn between whether or not killing Rolo is worth it, considering you two are here,
Yeah.
Can I just ask a question?
or getting his rat and seeing if he can save it.
If he didn't heal him, that fireball killed him.
It dealt 15.
Yeah.
He'd have had 9 life left.
I could kill him with a stab. I wouldn't even have to do that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that.
Dory 20.
Dirty 20. Damn it all! As he throws his saber to the side and scoops up his Remy. And stands again. Goes to kick you.
Uncanny dodge.
You're
Can't
unconscious.
be conscious.
Natural 17.
Unconscious dodge.
So you lose 2 death saves. As Captain Cobalt then rushes off the ship. He does rush towards you, and Alfie, you see him cradling something small in his hands. You can see his crew members in the cabin now that he's pushed Edward out of the way and himself are no longer in the doorway. 3 of them seem horribly battered, and 1 of them is unmoving. Near him also is your brother, unmoving.
Do I see my brother breathing?
With your passive perception, you would be able to tell that he is still breathing, though bleeding out.
How far away is he from me?
Maybe 20 feet.
And the captain's passing me at this point?
We are at the top of the initiative with Alfie.
Captain's passing me at this point?
Captain is passing you at this point, and at the top of initiative, looking back into the crowd, you can see people pushing their way through it.
Captain, I can save him. And as I say that, I will reach my hand back and cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level on Rolo. So my tiny 5-inch Alfie will appear on Rolo's chest and start giving him CPR. And every round he will get a D6.
You have to expend a bonus action to do that, correct?
It's bonus action for that, but the healing is a free. It just happens. So I will say Captain, I can save him.
He just continues to rush past you.
Captain, I'm serious. Your rat has died,
He's
but I can
going.
bring him back. I'm following him. If you would listen to me, I don't give a
It's
shit.
like a Walmart greeter.
I do not care what you and my brother have in indifferences. I'm not going to stand by and let an innocent animal die.
He stops in the middle of the gangplank and turns to face you, Alfie, and says, "It was yours and your damned own that did this!" And he holds up the smoldering corpse
I don't know if you can bring that back.
of a rat.
Just let me fucking help you. Time is running out.
Then do it!
I'll take the rat, set him down on the gangplank. I will pull out a diamond, and I will rub it in my hands, whisper a few arcane words, and then just set the diamond on the rat's chest, and I will cast Revivify.
You wasted one of the diamonds I fucking gave you on that stupid ass rat.
Would you
I
read
certainly did,
Revivify?
and I'd do it again.
And tell me if it restores missing limbs.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute, that creature returns to life with 1 hit point. This spell can't return to life the creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
3-legged rat, cool. One-eyed, 3-legged rat. But
Nubtail.
it does slowly begin its labored breathing as Captain Cobalt scoops him up once more and shakily announces to you, "Take yourself and your own and leave my ship."
Done. Let's fucking get out of here.
Edward will rush in.
Captain Cobalt will use a bonus action to second wind
You got 2 hit points.
Is he conscious now?
Rolo is conscious
You got
on the
5 hit
ground.
points.
We're still in turn order.
Well, I know, but he would have had to get it
Oh yeah, because
during that turn, so that
Yeah.
would have been 2, so that brought him back, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have to make a death
Right.
save. And then the next one, he's going to get 5.
So
So
7
that's-
total.
Yeah, you'll get the 5 when it technically gets back.
The
to
crew
my turn,
on the
but
ship
we're out of combat,
are not attacking.
so-
Edward, you need to take your turn.
Alright.
And Rolo, you need to tell me what you intend, so I know whether or not we're staying in initiative.
I will cast Modify Memory on Rolo.
Do you have a 6th level spell to do so?
It's 5th level.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it
Modify
was
Memory is
6.
5th level, dog.
Wait, what level was... Yeah, it's 5th level.
Wild.
What's the save?
17 wisdom,
Wisdom.
I believe.
17 wisdom.
And no luck. Oh,
Is that nat 1?
okay. I was gonna say, but you do have inspiration.
Yeah, I
but
know.
It doesn't matter with a nat 1.
Twinsies. We both got modified memory.
Oh God, this is so dark. Edward only has friends because he makes them believe that things go right.
Oh, that's so fucked.
Oh, God.
All right, Edward, what are you modifying? What memories are you implanting in Rolo's head?
This isn't considered a charm.
Nope.
Shit.
That's tricky.
Oh, your front door's open. I was like, did your light just short?
I
hope this picks up on the mic. I really do.
was not there. Edward just appeared towards the end.
That was so fucking excellent.
Trent, I fucking hate you.
Rolo,
I fucking love you, Trent. That was
Rolo.
fucking beautiful.
in the darkness, floating between what could be life, what could be death, you see the small light. A very familiar shape to you, a very comforting shape. Your very own brother, pulling you from perdition. And as you come back, you open your eyes, recalling what had just happened.
That's tiny, Alfie.
It could have gone better. Only Edward had showed up sooner. Surely you could have taken them. But it's over now.
Oh, is it?
Is it? Tell me what you intend.
Which is 7 hit points.
8. So,
Not till the top of the round.
oh yeah, so it's like.
Tell me what you intend so I know whether or not we're still
So
in initiative.
so the captain's like on the main thing of the ship.
Yeah, he's
now.
outside.
No, Captain Cobalt is on the main docks. He rushed past you
Well, no, we stopped at the gangplank.
on the middle of the gangplank.
Yeah, so we're like in between the ship and the dock right now.
Sure.
Unless he decided to walk back up. And
So I
like,
want
"Let's
to
go,
act
guys."
like that. I'm just like fine with the fuck ever, and I just like walk off, and I walk past the docks, and then while I'm walking
Well,
past,
hold on. You also have to walk past Edward
Okay.
and his crew, who are now approaching.
He told me to leave.
He told Alfie to collect you two and leave.
Okay, so is Alfie carrying me?
That's
Well, no,
up
I
to
came
Alfie.
back. I was on the gangplank, so when he told me that, I'm heading back to tell y'all. So by the
Okay.
time I get back,
So
I'll be
I-
like, "Hey,
Well, I'm
Captain
trying to
said
tell
we need
I'm
to
trying
get
to
the
tell you
fuck
what I
outta
want to
here."
do, but
You want to walk on. You want to walk past Captain Cobalt.
yeah, and I'm just gonna sling a dagger at him.
What, after you pass him?
Yep.
Better be one of your regular daggers.
No, I have Vandalier returning.
Oh, you do. That's good. Please let us get like off the ship first. so
Are
we can,
you-
like, get to our
Yeah,
horses and go?
it's on the dock.
You used your action. It's on the gangplank. You want to go all the way to the main dock.
Yeah.
Are you going to cunning action dash?
Well, no, I think he's just saying we're gonna gather our shit.
So you want to leave initiative?
I want to.
Right.
I want to.
like leave combat, be like, "Oh, everything's cool, bro." Walk off the ship.
Well, wait. No. As we're walking past him, I guess I'm just gonna stab him. As we're walking, I gotta get the sneak attack.
So you'll have to use half of your movement to stand up. Because you are prone. That leaves you with 15, correct?
Yes.
So you will have to cunning action dash.
No, I don't think he's trying to do this all in one round. I think he's getting out of combat.
Yeah.
Acting like everything's good. We're going to leave. And then as we are leaving, he is going to give Captain Cobalt a parting gift of a dagger in the back. Via throwing.
I'm trying to think of how you could... So you're going to throw it.
I don't get the sneak attack if I throw it. Because I don't have an out. He won't be an ally next to him.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't have it even if you stab him.
If we're walking together.
Well, yeah, like
past,
if we're right.
Yeah, but if
there.
y'all are walking, I cannot conceivably believe that Captain Cobalt is going to rub shoulders with y'all again.
That's fair.
And if you try to make an effort to guide yourself to him, you are going to reinitiate combat because he has told y'all clearly to leave.
Isn't he like on the fucking thing to leave?
If you're yada-yadaing to walk away, then we're yada-yadaing out of initiative, and he gets to mill about, which means he gets to go to his crew, you get to group up, and follow if you wish.
Or go off the gangplank.
So if I just drop initiative, or drop battle, and I just walk past him and I throw the fucking dagger, I don't get the sneak attack even though it's technically a sneak attack.
You'll get...
Well, you would, because you...
Not if he's worried about his fucking rat.
The rat's alive now.
That would entirely depend on if he has his back turned. Because if he has his back turned, yeah, he can be suspicious all he wants, but if he doesn't see the attack coming, I would imagine that would be an advantage. Obviously, unless he's further than...
But if he's suspicious, he's on guard.
That's really up to you at that point, because that could really go either way.
The only way I could imagine you getting sneak attack is if you manage to mill your group next to Captain Cobalt. And if you attempt to do that...
He has Sentinel, and that's just not going to end well.
But if you... Give me a deception check to see if you're going to feign walking away.
There you go.
Let me see
That's
if
a good
you
way
can
to handle that.
convince him enough that you're done.
26.
26.
Natural
God
19.
bless.
Okay. So...
It'd be hard pressed to beat that shit.
You got 21 insight.
I mean, that's damn good, actually.
It's closer than I wanted
So,
it to be.
Alfie, you intercept Rolo and Edward. Captain Cobalt intercepts his crew,
Guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
and he collects them, and you can hear him, "We're leaving!" And they begin to mill away. You're taking point and going to try to inconspicuously get enough distance to where you can sling a dagger without suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you want to be within standard range, so we'll say 25 feet away.
Do I need to do like a sleight of hand sling?
I would say once you've received the cover of the crowd, you won't need to make sleight of hand.
Okay.
Right now, this is free movement, right?
Right.
Practically.
Yeah, we're literally just walking off the ship.
While we're walking, I will cast 5th level Core Wounds on Rolo.
Okay. And the captain will actually, now, since we're out of combat, get his second wind.
What does second wind do?
1d10 plus his con modifier. Heal.
28.
Max 15. Oh, how many more times Healing Spirit?
You did
It does
2
6
times.
total. I did it twice.
After
already.
Edward
So
heals
do it
me,
4 more times.
Do it
I
4
look
more.
You
at-
can move it, right?
That's a d20. That's not how much he heals.
But yes.
after Edward heals me, I just want to look at him and be like, "Thank you, Edward. You're such a great friend."
Another 5.
So, you're going to get
Of course,
advantage,
Rolo.
Rolo.
I'll always be there for you.
Rolo. You're going to get advantage on this because it is a sneak attack. Okay? You've successfully convinced him that you're no longer a threat. You're going to take a -3 penalty to the hit just because of the density of the population here. Okay?
So
So he's effectively at 3/4 cover. Or
Effectively.
half cover.
so like whatever I roll, it's -3,
Minus
Yes.
3, yeah.
but I get advantage.
You get advantage.
Do I get the
Do I-
sense of this?
You 100%
Or will I not-
know that your brother's senses are tingling.
Okay.
Now, so I get this. So if I hit, I get the sneak attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I get the?
Well, you're gonna
auto
get sneak attack.
It's not an initiative, so no.
You're gonna get
Well,
sneak
no.
attack no matter what. It just depends on who you're gonna hit if you miss.
Pete.
It's not there. Pete's always there.
But do I? But if I hit him, do I get like? If
He
I
would
hit,
be surprised. You would get assassinated.
Okay.
Okay. So my brother's senses are tingling, and so I will very quietly whisper to my brother, as soon as you do what you're about to do, run.
That's kind of conspicuous. Better just hide behind this crate.
No, as in we
But,
need to get the fuck out of this town.
It comes down to this.
Get that nat 20.
25.
Okay.
That'll fucking hit.
That'll hit.
I got a full hat. Bro, you gotta see this.
I can't reach that far. Bring me your tray.
Bring me your tray, brother.
Jesus Christ. That was a good sneak attack.
That's a damn good sneak attack. I don't even have to add it. I know exactly what it is.
Well, hold on. Give me the damage first.
Oh, fuck.
What's the D4 for?
The dagger.
The dagger.
Dagger's D4
Dagger
plus
does
7.
D4.
Oh, I thought you rolled that with the D6s.
So, minus 4 and 7. 69.
Nice.
Oh my god. That's
It's
nice.
finally happened, everyone. It's finally happened.
That's insane.
He had 69, didn't he? Oh.
But it vamps back, so he doesn't get to see it.
Vamps back at the end of your turn,
Oh.
which means it'll be in him for 6 seconds.
In his back, right? So he can't see it anyway.
Shoulder,
He's
back.
He's not an owl.
But, no, whatever.
You see it, and you hear your brother whisper, and like, you shoulder check him. And in the shoulder check, you spin, and as you do, you just sidearm a dagger. And it vanishes into the crowd. The only one who keeps track of it is you, Alfie. As you see it impact Captain Cobalt right in the shoulder blade. And he does fall in the crowd. And you gasps.
Excellent hit, but let's get the fuck out of here.
And that is where we'll take a break.
Oh, God bless
Yes.
America. Fuck.
I'm killing
Okay.
this fucking captain.
I would like
No,
you to
we
know,
are
Bryn.
fucking running as soon as we get back.
I would
from
like you
break.
to know, Bryn,
Running.
on anything less than a 20, Captain Cobalt was going to kill you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And he would have done
2
it.
attacks.
Because 2 attacks
You would have been dead.
insta-dead you.
Yeah, but he had another diamond.
Rolo, you sling this dagger,
Not even the end we're back?
and Alfie, you watch it make contact as the rest of you and everyone around you, completely unnoticing. Rolo, you lose it in the crowd, but you know it was going to hit. And Alfie, you see it land on Captain Cobalt's shoulder, and he goes down. His crew immediately go to him.
Brother, excellent hit, but we gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
And then as you two start to run, Edward, do you follow?
On 4th level, I will cast fly on me and Rolo.
All right.
This isn't gonna look suspicious at all. Our horses, man. We can't leave our. Well, I mean, I can leave mine, but you just bought yours.
I fly backwards and wide hit. How's that?
As you make the break towards Hibiscus and Shadow, or, well, you're breaking towards Hibiscus, I don't know where the fuck Roller's going. But you break as well, Alfie.
I would like to try something,
What would you like
but
to
I
try?
would also like to roll acrobatics because this could be real funny.
What would you like to try?
So I'm gonna run.
I am the one who decides.
I know.
Rolls need to be made.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm the one who
I'm just
knocks.
implanting the thing in your head, so maybe you'll be like, hey, do this, because you could fuck up and it'd be real funny. So, I'm gonna run. And as soon as we're to a point where I believe it's like able to get on a horse, so like near Shadow, I'm going to jump in the air and do a somersault. But right before I do, I'm gonna use an action to summon Sheila, and I will land, mounted, and then gallop away.
That will require an acrobatics check.
Yes.
That'd be funny as shit.
Where are you going, Rolo?
I guess I'm going to Shadow.
Since you can fly.
14.
And you're going to Hibiscus?
Yes.
They're in relatively the same area.
And if you allow me to, I'll just follow Alfie. Is that okay?
I wouldn't think that you would know he's going to do this. So I don't think so, no.
Pretty sure I could just racked himself.
What'd you get?
14.
14?
It's not that good.
No. I'm a
You
dex
all
ranger
break.
and not proficient in acrobatics.
You all break Rolo and Edward shooting off into the sky at an angle towards their mounts. You push off of one individual onto another and like kick off their shoulder to get some air into a flip. And as you're halfway through, you can see back. And you see the crew surrounding Captain Cobalt begin to stand. And they look back. And joining them, as you're eclipsing your flip, is Captain Cobalt. He reaches back and rolls his shoulder as he locks eyes with you.
Me?
And Rolo, your dagger reappears in your sheath. Before they all just kind of stand near each other and watch the three of you leave. And then, shaken by that, for just a moment, you snap and Sheila appears. And you like heel kick her in the back of the neck as she's mid apparition, and you tumble off onto the ground.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I just wanted
Roll
to
a
do
D4.
something cool. Oh, I'm conflustered. I'll roll my blue D4 in honor of Sheila. 2.
2. Sheila takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Glad you weren't wearing spurs.
I will cast Cure Wounds as we ride away on my girl Sheila at first level.
You ride away, unpursued. Edward, Rolo, you reach
Sheila's back
Hibiscus
to
in
full.
shadow. Alfie, you're following not far behind, having spent half of your movement to stand.
Yeah, but Sheila gets her movement.
What, you wanted to bite you on the ankle and drag you with
Well,
her?
no, but I have to like get her she can take her 40.
Which is still not 80, which is what they get for fly speed, or 60, something like that.
I thought they got their horses.
No, they're flying to their horses.
Oh, fair enough.
But yes, you reach Hibiscus in shadow. You loose the reins, you saddle up, and you just, at a breakneck sprint, go for the gates. The common folk make way. You see a few guards kind of confused, try to intervene. Shadow, still a bit shaken, trying to shake those sea legs, is trailing behind Hibiscus. And Edward, never have you ridden a horse that felt like it was both built for and just wholly willing to trample the first motherfucker that got in its way.
Built for
That had the
tough.
gall to stand in his path.
And Hibiscus does trample one guard as they try to intervene, and he gets knocked out of the path as the three of you make for the nearest exit.
My bad.
I come up in the last sorry about that, mate.
On a dragon.
As happens, my bad friend, I quickly like tossed 10 coins to him.
It's coming out of your cut.
But nobody really knows what's happening. The alarm off of the rat's nest sent the general population into a panic, but then it died down as quickly as it came and nobody really knew what to think. And now these three are rushing through town. You've obviously made an impression. But you do get to the gates before they're locked. And you break onto the path. Hazarding a look back, Alfie, Rolo, Edward, you do see one ship leaving port.
The rat nest?
You can't quite make it out.
Can
All
I
save
make
for
it
you,
out?
Alfie.
Nice.
The masts, the shape of it, that certainly is the rat's nest. And it brings the port, starboard side.
Boys, I don't mean to...
And you hear 3 thundering explosions.
There comes, brace for impact.
You are at quite a range. So these are going to be difficult hits.
Just for God, he rolled a bad 20 on this. We're all fucked.
That one's cocked as hell. The first volley sends dirt flying ahead of all of you. It showers you, Edward. But Hibiscus, undeterred, charges through it. Rolo, I need an animal handling check.
I'm just saying right now, my animal fucks up and jumping off and flying away.
You still have inspiration.
I'm just fucking saying, I will ditch Shadow in a heartbeat. I still got fly on me.
Brother, I am disappointed in you.
Inspiration ain't gonna help this.
Natural one. Oh.
So that's a grand total of 4.
4. The second cannonball impacts maybe 10 feet to the left of your group. And Shadow skids to a halt in the dirt and rears up. Trying your best, you can't get him to calm, and he bucks you.
I'm still flying.
You are flying.
Forward.
Okay. You can take your movement on the next volley.
Okay.
And the third one just goes wide, landing about 20 feet off. Sheila, with her psychic connection to you, Alfie, is wholly undeterred.
Alright, boys, serpentine pattern, split up, and I
Let you
will
go.
hang a hard left.
And the next volley comes slower than you would have expected it to. Looking back, Alfie, you see 3 dots careening through the air. None of them look like they're headed towards you. None of them look like they're headed toward Edward.
Ooh.
There appears to be a target.
These are homing cannons? Because I'm just saying, hitting a horse, one thing. Hitting a person flying, completely different.
And they have about the same
I am a
length footprint.
lot narrower than a horse.
That's why these are
The
hard shots.
captain is holding on to the CCC shorts. I know it's not your fault, Edward.
But yes, 3 more. And with the gang split, there is a single target.
Serpentine pattern, brother.
That is a natural 19. Followed by a natural 18. And then a 4.
Wait, how much length is a cannon? Or how far length can a cannon shoot?
A standard range of like 1,200 feet. And then a long range of
Like
3, I think.
2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
And you're rolling these at disadvantage?
No,
Why are they not at disadvantage?
because you're not that far out yet.
How long is the port town?
It's narrow. It takes up the
So
shore.
it's the shore.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you were able to get out before any guards raised an alarm.
Okay.
So do I make deck saves?
No. I asked you if a 23 hits.
I told you they all hit.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them.
Well, the 4 does
Well,
it.
yeah,
The 4th's
sure.
not going to hit you, I don't think.
But I mean, like, they are projectiles. So I just figured like a deck save.
If they were explosives, then you can make a deck save. But these are targeted
Ranged attacks.
attacks.
Yeah, I guess. Big gunslingers.
I need to vacuum
The
my
first
dice
one
tray.
is 15.
Oh, that's way less damage than I expected.
We haven't
They're
gotten to the.
siege weapons. They're
we-
made for attacking
We
structures.
also haven't gotten to the net. Well, you didn't get a net 20.
No, you got a
nat
nat
20.
Oh, thank fucking God.
That was also a very low roll. That's not. 23.
Oh, you golden brother.
I have one more hit.
No, the other one was 4.
Oh.
One of them catches you in the calf, and you feel like your leg may have broken as it sends you in a spiral while you're flying. The other one impacts your ribs and knocks you 5 feet to the left, almost bringing you into the ground before these cannonballs, admittedly, if this wasn't fantasy, would have annihilated you.
Yes.
But you're an adventurer. Eating cannonballs is just what
Part
you
of
do.
the job.
I had that. I
Quiz.
had that plot armor.
How close is he to the ground?
I would say after receiving that second one, he's like maybe 3 feet off it.
Cool. As I cut right to continue my serpentine pattern, can I ride past my brother and give him a quick slap on the behind and cast Cure Wounds?
If you would do that, you would lag behind.
That's fine.
Because I assume y'all
I will forego my
running.
bonus action dash. Well, actually, wouldn't Sheila get the action dash? Or would I have to use my action
you
to
would have to
make
use
her
your
dash?
action to make her dash.
Okay, so I will forego that, and I will pass by my brother, give him a nice little
Well, shit, if I knew that, I could have did a bonus action dash.
Cure Wounds.
I assumed y'all were going as fast as you could.
Yeah.
Shadow's just not very fast.
Shadow's
at the
gone.
moment.
I'm gonna go at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Did one of
You
those
got this
stray
right.
balls that hit? Like, did that 4 on hit Shadow?
No.
Oh.
You left Shadow behind.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Get in bed. 23.
That's were I a religious man, I would say that was terrible.
You didn't even say good game.
But yes.
Numerology
These
is a
3
thing.
cannonballs land around you, 2 of which rocking you before you continue your flight. Alfie giving you some brief respite before being dusted by Hibiscus and yourself. Looking back, you see 2 more ships leaving port. And the rat's nest begins to turn about. And it's careening off. You continue to fly. You fly for maybe 10 minutes.
Once I see
And
that
no
the
more
rat's
cannons
nest
follow.
is leaving, I will stop my serpentine pattern and begin a straight shot.
Yeah. Just...
Alright.
Also, DM.
Yes.
Can we just safely assume those other 2 ships are just trying to be like, yo,
What the fuck's happening? Why
Yeah.
are you shooting cannons towards the port town?
You can assume whatever you desire.
Okay.
I'm definitely assuming that was the crew trying to get revenge on the captain's death.
But after a few moments, without being harried, you assume that it may be safe to slow down. And Hibiscus, as large as he is, you can feel his heavy heart working as you've just taken off at a blistering speed. And as they slow, you catch up, Alfie. Is there anything you'd like to do?
As I catch up, I'm just gonna heavy breathing. Fuck. What the fuck happened back there? I went to go talk to some grass for like 5 minutes and I come back and there's fucking fire and yelling and stabbing and... Hell, guys.
Everyone just looked at Rolo.
Brother,
What?
what did you do?
You know, when you gotta get revenge, you just gotta get revenge.
Cause
So you walked in there alone?
Technically, I mean, yeah, but I was kind of invisible. Let's just say I didn't make the Rolo form strong enough.
Brother, there's like 4 or 5 guys in there.
Well, there wasn't 4 or 5 guys in there. They were outside of there.
How many times have we had the contingency talk, brother?
I did have a contingency
What was your contingency?
to get away with it.
That's not a contingency, that's a hopeful plan, brother. You gotta have a backup in case you don't get away with it.
Well, you know, you were Rebecca.
I need to know when you're gonna do things like this so I can back you up, brother.
Usually we're like in sync, so I figured like.
Well,
you
yeah,
just
that's
knew.
why I came to the ship, because my Rolo sense tingled.
See, told you.
Well, I know, but if you had told me, I could have went with you, and we could have made this a lot easier.
At any case, friends, and I'll bring out 2 bags of gold. Your shares.
Oh shit,
Does,
yeah.
Does my? All right.
Yours has 300 extra.
Okay, I couldn't ask that because I didn't know that, so I was trying to find a way to say that without saying that.
How much is our share?
1,166. But you, Alfie, has 1,167.
And mine's how much?
1,466.
Don't think I need the combat music anymore.
Oh, I'm back above the double digits in gold, people.
Shit.
It's looking rough there for old Alfie.
700 gold off.
DM, you can pre-check my math, but I'm pretty sure mine.
Is this including the 600 gold that Captain Cobalt gave you?
That's why he got
Yeah.
14 instead of
Okay.
the 11. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. I'm
All
packing.
right. Well, besides, I mean, really, all things considered, I think that went pretty well, guys.
Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have a horse.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that you did kind of abandon your horse back there.
It wasn't really that. It bucked me, and there was a giant projectiles coming at me.
Well, I know you got to do the thing I taught you where you slightly pat the head and whisper in the ear saying it's going to be okay.
You know this horse is traumatized, right?
Yes,
That's
Shadow
not
was
fucking
very
happening.
traumatized, but you just got to handle it.
Shadow's fine. He can go live in the woods.
So you're just going to leave him?
Yeah. I mean, I can't go back.
I mean, honestly, I guess he's going to live longer.
Probably.
Edward has no regrets for his actions.
Alfie will take a moment of silence to
What the
remember
fuck does that
Shadow.
mean? What actions?
That's out of character. That's why I said Edward.
That was internal thought.
Edward can sweet minds.
I'm
man.
psychic now. Get
But-
hit by a cannon, spark something.
With a better part of the day spent collecting rewards, finishing a bounty,
Getting a runner-up stash.
and then exiting quite quickly from the portside town. Where would you like to go?
I think we should head home,
I think I should find out.
regroup to head to the missing village.
I think I should find out how long fly lasts before I fall on my ass.
An hour. You would probably know that.
I don't know how Rolo would know that.
He's had fly cast on him
And he-
at least
And
3
he's
times.
always ended it early.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
was about to say that.
I withdraw my case.
The funny thing is, I've ended early, but all the situations where it ended early, Will had no idea.
Yeah, because you just do that at will. That's not something you have to wave your hands and go hobble-blah-blah-blah to do. It just happens.
So, yeah, Edward, how long can I float?
How long has it been, DM?
It's been about 10 minutes.
About 50 more minutes, my friend.
That's not fast enough. That's not long enough to get back to.
No, not at all.
No, we have days of travel. I don't know what you're about to do. I guess you're gonna double up with old Eddie.
I'm just imagining Rolo riding on the back of Hibiscus arms.
Yeah,
around
that's what I
his
was,
waist.
that's what I was just thinking. I guess I'm gonna fly as long as I can before it starts to wear off, and then I'm gonna land, and we'll have a different conversation.
All right. So, you make your way back to the house. Who would like to roll a d6 for me?
I will. I volunteer as tribute. That's a nat 1.
The house is gone.
Not there yet. As you ride, evening begins to take the day. Clouds roll in. followed by a chilling wind. Lightning streaks through the clouds, followed by thunder. And with that, the sky breaks into a heavy, heavy rain.
Fuck.
And within moments,
What?
the three of you
Said.
are absolutely drenched.
Friends, we should find some shelter.
I'm on it. I will look around for the most opportune spot to rest for the night. Is that survival?
Survival or nature?
I'll go with survival. Wouldn't any of you boys like to help me search?
I shall help you, Alf.
23.
Thank you, my good friend.
23.
Of course, Alf.
Breaking from the main road, as it's mostly rolling hills and plains in the vicinity, you do find one hill. It's got some shrubbery on it. Gives you a bit of an odd feeling as you investigate it, pushing the shrub aside. You find a small cave. Elevated. And it looks like it'd be dry within.
Alright boys, I think I found this cave. I'm gonna go in and check it out real quick, make sure it's empty. I'm gonna cautiously walk to the mouth of the cave.
You walk to the mouth of the cave.
How-
With your passive perception,
How far back can I see? Do I see like all the way in it, or is this a larger cave?
you can see all the way in it, practically. It's not a very deep cave, but it does open up a little bit and it dips. But as you approach the entrance, you do notice small footprints, maybe no bigger than your fist, in the wet mud.
Do I see what kind of footprints these are?
They look feline in nature, and as you peer within the cave, you see a small shape, not very large, but you immediately identify it as some form of bobcat. And looking up around, you see, not too far away, you can see the forests.
Alright boys, there's a big cat in here. We're gonna have to handle this delicately. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
You see it stir and poke its head up and turn towards you, and its eyes gleam in the darkness.
We mean you no harm. We would just like to rest
We come in
for the
peace.
night out of the rain. We can provide you with some food if you open your cave to us.
Oh my god!
I look at it, Alf.
Give me a persuasion attempt.
Natural one.
Cat attack.
I'm gonna have to fight this bobcat, ain't I?
It shoots up onto its all fours and glares at you, arching its back in here.
Now listen. Just calm down.
You stay in the mouth of the cave.
Nobody has to get hurt. And I'm slowly reaching back for an arrow. Nobody has to get hurt.
I walk
Be
in.
nice,
What the fuck's
kitty.
going on here?
The bobcat bolts forward.
Shooting an arrow as soon
You
as
didn't
it...
tell me you were holding action.
Oh.
And it pounces on evens odds. 17.
Ah!
It pounces on you,
He just jumped
Rolo.
right past me. He goes after Rolo. Natural 20.
It's like, what the fuck?
I'll get a handle check or something.
You take 18 points of piercing damage as this bobcat lands on your torso and sinks its teeth and claws into your shoulder
What the fuck?
before falling off and beginning to bolt away into the rain.
What? Can he dodge?
Okay, so that was 19, so 9 damage. Or 10, rather.
Cough drop.
Wait, how much was it total?
It was 19, so you half that to 10.
Okay.
Would either of you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Not if it's running away.
Throw a fucking knife in that bitch! Fucking look, I just walked in the
You
cave!
make attacks of opportunity as something leaves your melee, so it's a melee attack.
Oh. You know what?
So you get pounced on?
I don't want it to bleed out, okay?
Okay. So you're...
Lightsaber knife!
Okay. You get pounced on as it's on your chest. You try to push it off, and you reach into your vest and you pull out your Psyblade Bellasong.
I call it
And-
Flutter.
Sure. You pull out Flutter and twirl it in your hand to open it, and noiselessly, a glowing purple blade extends maybe 4 inches from the grip of it, and you sink it into the ribs of this this bobcat. You have an ally within 5 feet.
I can't sneak attack!
Yeah, so roll to hit.
I'm about to fuck this cat up. You're a fucking bitch.
It's literally gonna give it a brain aneurysm.
This is not 14.
14.
That
Gonna
hits.
hit.
Oh, really?
Cat, bro. You got like an AC of 12, probably.
Yeah, like 13.
13.
13 natural armor.
Oh, luckily for this fucking cat, that was a lot of 1s and 2s.
Unluckily for this cat, it has very little health.
And
It probably has.
Not even 20, probably.
Don't forget your D4.
yeah, I'm working on it.
And it's a +2 weapon.
25.
25.
Starts bleeding out the nose.
It goes to bolt away from you, and you kind of like pick it in the side with the knife, and mid-stride it just kind of freezes up, and you can see its head kind of twitch, and you just kind of push it to the side, and it's completely stiff. Like,
I killed it?
yes.
I look at it. I look at Alfie. I look
You
at
look at
Edward.
it, you look at its eyes, and they're open, but they're non-responsive, and it's not
Blood just
breathing
trickles
anymore.
out of one of the eyes.
I look at the group. I'm like, anybody hungry?
Yeah, well, funny you mentioned. I was just about to say, brother, that we entered this cave hoping to find a friend, and we have now found a meal. So I guess I should get a fire started.
So just out of curiosity, brother, we entered this cave to get out for shelter. Why the fuck were you looking for a friend in a cave?
Well, you see, brother, what had happened was I looked inside this cave, was like, man, this would be excellent shelter. And then I saw this cat. And then I thought, damn, Alfie, it's been a while since you've pet a cat. It'd be real cool if this was a friendly cat and you could pet him and maybe feed him some jerky. And so I tried to go that approach, but the cat was not having it. So we had to resort to plan B. Oh, by the way, brother,
Well, what? You haven't told me what it does, but they all have limited uses.
Typing.
this belt you gave me, unfortunately,
Oh, does
it
that-
stopped working.
This
This-
belt requires attunement, doesn't it?
Yep.
yeah,
Son of a bitch.
it stopped working as soon as I got
Basic
this other
tuning
magical
rules are a
item.
bitch, ain't they?
They are. So, if you think this would help you, you may have it back.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll also need you to hold on to some of my arrows, because I can no longer hold all of them.
Put them in the holding.
Thank you, brother.
Put them in my sick.
Where the fuck are my regular arrows? Oh, there they are. Found them.
How many am I holding?
40.
Oh, yeah. I had 70 marked initially, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But back to that.
You walk into this cave, or crawl rather, as the opening is quite slim. Hibiscus and Sheila will need to be left outside of it.
And shit.
Sheila
No,
doesn't like
nope,
rain.
nope,
We've
not
established
Shadow.
this.
Shadow ain't doing shit.
Hibiscus seems completely indifferent towards the rain.
It's a trooper.
Your saddle, however, your saddlebags, you might want to take in.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Here, let me help you, buddy.
Thank you.
I go
Rolo.
grab it. And I just take it in, set it down.
Okay.
Thank you, Rolo, my
He
friend.
healed me in
I'm
my
starting
time
a
of need.
fire.
It's simple enough to get a fire started, though small may need to be.
I will also start to skin and prepare the kitty cat.
It's super weird. It's almost like all the nerves in its body were shot at the exact same time, and even as you begin to skin it, it's still just mid-stride, frozen. Makes
Brother,
it...
I don't know what the hell you did to this thing, but if I didn't know any better, I would say this sucker's been frozen for some time.
Just flipping around, Flutter. No fucking idea.
Yeah, me neither. As I'm skinning, I'll just say also, Edward, something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Yes, my friend.
Now, we both know, out of the two of us, you are most certainly the professional artist, if you will. Yes? I have one suggestion that I thought would be just the greatest increase to your juggling skills. Now, hear me out.
Cats go.
Next time you go to juggle for a performance, you do it blindfolded.
And as he suggests that, he pulls the skin
No, I'm
off
just-
of this filleted
I'm literally
cat.
just carrying on a conversation, just like going through the motions, just preparing this stuff.
Well,
I mean, I've been
Hold
thinking
on.
about this a lot, honestly. You could do
Uh,
like behind the back juggling, through the leg juggling. There's the opportunities are endless, mate.
it is endless. I could possibly do it.
I can help you. Whenever you practice, I can stand behind you and put my hands over your eyes to make it to where you can't see. And then you just keep
I feel
practicing
like you're just
until
going to
you
get
get
stabbed.
with balls, brother.
He juggles scimitars too.
We're building to that, brother. Got to start with small potatoes.
Are you just saying that so he can use that ball you gave him?
No. I'm saying that because I think he's an excellent juggler and he could take his shit up to the next level.
I think he can too, but I think you helping him is actually hindering him.
Maybe. I was just making a suggestion.
Anyway, Alf, I do appreciate it.
But as you have this conversation, you can hear the crash of thunder outside, and the rain batters on the ground longer and longer. And Alfie, given your predisposition to nature and weather itself, you reckon it's probably going to carry on through the night.
Smells like rain, boys.
I look
It's
outside.
gonna stick
It's
around
raining.
a while.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. I know nature, brother.
Well,
Shit.
I can see, brother.
I suppose after we eat, we should try to get some sleep. I will
yeah.
take force watch.
All right, you just wake me up when you're ready.
The night,
While
Bring-
the rain is going, I just keep prestidigitation, hibiscus.
have you ever been no, you don't drive, never mind. You do it for about maybe 4 minutes. And just like by the time the first prestidigitation is done, he's already completely soaked. You do it again, and it really just seems like you're not getting anywhere. And I would say that you're capable of coming to the conclusion that this is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, your watch goes. Give me a perception check at disadvantage,
At disadvantage, yes, sure.
unless you have dark vision.
Can hibiscus help me?
No.
Hibiscus certainly has dark vision.
That's a beast of a horse.
The horse is made for more of like running people over and crushing their skulls, not exactly watching for things.
Perception?
Yes.
Not
That
bad.
was abrupt.
Not bad. 19.
19.
11 and a 13.
As the night progresses, you do see things move in the rain. A few things approach the cave, but are quickly warded away, as they seem to be small creatures just looking for some kind of shelter. Though not many of them are willing to approach Hibiscus. And the smell of smoke itself is strong enough deterrent for most other small creatures.
Yeah.
But your watch goes by fairly uneventful. The rain is relentless and never ceases. But your watch comes to an end. Who would you like to wake up?
Alfie. Hey, Alf, my friend.
Oh, shit. Yeah, my turn.
Yes, Alf.
Oh, okay.
My notes are great.
Get you some rest, bud.
Wish I could see him.
Oh, you will now. This entry, worth it.
I try to go to sleep.
Alright.
Wait.
The cave is dry.
Before I go to sleep, I inspire Alfie.
The cave is dry. It's easy enough to get to sleep, if not mildly uncomfortable. But see what you get for watch, Alfie.
Perception?
Yep.
And D10?
Yes. Okay. If you wish it.
Oh, I wish.
You haven't rolled yet.
I still wish. 27.
27. There is a small encounter during your watch. About 3 hours into it, in the darkest of the night, with the rain still beating down around you, you can vaguely make out a shape approaching the cave.
Oh no.
It's small, and it gives Hibiscus a wide berth, but it seems to know that the cave is here. And as it breaks into the line of your dark vision, you can make it out. Another bobcat. A little bit heavier. Quite a round belly. And it notices you, Alfie. And it stops. Bolts off in the other direction.
I'm gonna keep smoking my pipe. I'll have my bow sitting right to my left.
Outside, this is a DM question. That original bobcat that I stabbed to death with one stab,
Was definitely this bobcat's wife, yes.
was it?
Wrong way.
Oh, it was the male?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if it was like small enough to be a baby, because then I feel really bad.
No, the babies are in the back of the cave. We just haven't gone that far back yet.
I'll take one, train it, new mount.
It's a bobcat!
Watch me. I did want to try to find a wolf to do that, though.
I don't think you have the animal handling for that.
With enough inspiration, I can do anything. With enough luck, I can do anything.
But, other than that, Alfie, you can see the beginnings of morning breaking on the horizon. Though the skies are still dark and rainy, it lets up just a little bit. It's still a miserable deluge, but it's not the onslaught downpour that it was during the night. What would you like to do?
Well, is this morning time now?
Yes, morning has arrived.
Okay, I'm gonna start cooking up some bobcat bacon.
Do we get our long rest?
You get a long rest.
I'll let the smell wake him up.
It smells fairly atrocious. Quite gamey when you eat it. But
What smells so good?
food.
It's bobcat again, brother.
Oh, dude, that was so tasty last night.
I tried to fashion it into some bacon. We're just gonna see how it works. But we should hurry up with this. It's still raining, so we gotta get an early start to
Oh, it's still raining?
make up for the time.
Yes.
We, hold our beat and pack up and leave.
Alright. Riding through the rain.
Wait! There's a conversation we need to have first!
You want to have a conversation?
Yes!
Go for it.
Edward, can I ride your horse? Or do you want to cast fly on me again?
You so you can fly for all of an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't ride hibiscus on the back.
I like to think Edward just kind of like scooches up a little bit and taps the back.
Tap, yeah.
Alright. Like, I've always wanted to do this.
No.
I run up behind Hibiscus and jump. Land on it.
Make an animal handling check.
Animal handling, how's that acrobatics?
Because this
when
is
you
more
land-
about whether or not Hibiscus is gonna kick the shit out of you.
You got luck back.
I know. I use my luck on the dumbest things.
I have to target you with stupid rolls because you have luck. That's just the rule of D&D.
Want to use a luck. 21.
21.
Natural
Right.
19.
You approach Hibiscus and you kind of like see it shoot its eyes back at you and you shimmy towards it and jump and put your hands on the rear of the saddle and pull yourself over and you just straddle the hell out of Edward.
Well, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but guess it'll work. I don't really have an other option.
He's not on top of you.
Not that kind of straddle.
There's no space between the two of you.
Dick to butt.
7 inches.
At least 7 inches hard.
Not soft. Figure that out.
Catch you with your towel down to figure out your flaccid measurement.
It's 9.
Alf, are you ready?
Tree.
It inflates.
Exactly.
I want it on record that Alfie and his brother do not share the same penis.
We're not conjoined. Of course fucking not.
Alf, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, and we head off.
Bamf Sheila in.
Alright.
Me out?
Into this plane.
Oh.
Out of her pocket dimension.
Yes.
But
She gives a good stretch.
you do get an early start. And having lost some time to the rain and your in-city activities,
Just let my hair flow in the wind.
as wet as it is, it don't really.
It's sloshing.
But having lost some time yesterday, you feel like you need to make it up today. Alfie, I think it's your turn to roll. See how the day goes.
So since we've already made this trip before,
This is not a check. This is
No,
just
trek.
to see what happens.
like, are we rolling for every day again, or are we just doing a general?
You don't have a very large table, just for weather,
Oh,
practically.
okay.
Random bobcat.
There's an encounter on here, but I mean,
Important
like,
question.
what?
Are we in a forest right now?
You're closing on a forest.
Green dice it is.
We were in a cave that wasn't in a forest?
That was on a hill. Imagine a hobbit hole.
I was gonna say, should we ran some hobbits, not a fucking bobcat? Did I find my precious?
3. Okay. The wind begins to blow, and with the chill and the wet of your clothing, it really does
Hair
cut
flowing.
through. But the rain breaks and stops. The clouds never leave, and it is a dark and dreary, windy day. But you proceed without issue. Hibiscus finds plenty of purchase even on the muddy ground, and Sheila, as displeasant as she finds it, is undeterred one way or the other. You proceed. Is there anything you would like to do with your ride? Or just...
I have
Yeah, just
0 control. Literally.
That doesn't mean you couldn't do anything.
I mean, besides hibiscus surfing, I don't think there's anything I can
I like to think Rolo just like rests his chin on Edward's shoulder. Are we there yet?
I mean, we're such
Are
good
we there
friends,
yet?
right?
The bestest.
Yeah. Definitely don't know anything.
No, you don't.
I know.
Well, the day progresses, and you feel tomorrow, if you get a good enough push, you can make it maybe afternoon back to the lodge. But
Ooh, I got something I want to do.
what would you like
While
to
we're
do?
riding, do I see any birds?
You do see some birds roosted in trees, but as wet as
How-
everything is,
How far away are they?
some of them are as close as like 20 feet.
Target practice.
Brother, we've talked about this. You can't use animals as your target practice. Only if they attack you first.
You see a bluebird, maybe 20 feet away, and you just throw a dagger at it.
Dart.
Just roll to hit. Or,
Okay. Rolling the heat.
is it a natural one?
It's now it's 18.
Alfie, you watch your brother kind of spy something in the trees, and just throw a dagger at it. And you follow it, and you're like, what's he throwing at? And you see a bluebird just get absolutely shreked by a dagger that's almost as big as it. And like, you've seen those moments where like somebody gets their head cut off against the surface, and then the body falls out and the head slides off the blade. It's pretty much exactly what happens to this bird.
I'm disappointed in you, brother.
Look, you never know when I need to be able to throw a dagger while riding a horse. This is practice.
Yeah, throw it at something that's not alive.
As the dagger reappears in your sheath.
I know what you're talking about. All my daggers are here.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I wanted.
Are you gonna throw a dagger at like every bird you see?
I mean, tempting, but nah.
Alfie remembers this.
Unless Edward says so.
I was about to say.
Fair enough.
But you ride on at a comfortable pace. Night begins to close in. There's plenty of places here, now that you're in the forested areas of the road, to make a small camp, a lean-to. As often as you've traveled these parts, it would be child's play to find a place. I would ask you all to make perception checks.
Advantage.
Yes, because you are in forest.
Luck. I'm about to get back anyway. I don't give no shits. It was a 1. Might as well.
31.
Luck.
Luck. Say, bro.
You've got another.
No, I
No, he
don't.
doesn't.
Oh, what'd you use the first one for?
The hibiscus jump.
Oh, right. That was this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah. 11.
All right. 11.
26.
26. Alfie, Edward. You kind of stop for a moment, get off, stretch your legs, arc your back. Riding for so long is kind of wearing, though.
I have to stay on the horse.
You're all used to it. You all get off, but these two have
Oh, okay.
priority.
Cool. I was just making sure. I'm stuck in the car.
Before Alfie, you notice it first, followed by Edward. Not far off into the forest, on a hillside, coming out of the canopy, you can see a small trail of smoke. It's not super far, maybe 1,000 feet. But you imagine there's some activity over there.
You see that, Eddie?
I do.
Think that looks like a campfire?
Bro's just
House.
looking around cleaning his ear.
Pulls out some wax, flicks it.
Hits a bird.
It could be.
Goes and looks over at Hibiscus. Looks in his ears.
It could be either or. I'll. If you want me to, I'll fly over and take a look real quick.
Yeah, just don't get too close. Make sure you're not seen.
You heard of Dr.
Send me a
Dr.
message if anything goes wrong.
Pull out Dosh.
Okay.
Play. Cast fly.
You fly over the canopy towards this trail of smoke.
Do I see him leave?
Yes.
Where he going?
There's some smoke over there, brother. He's going to check out and see what's going on.
Smoke.
It
You
might,
figured I would see that.
might be
As
a
he
campfire.
points it out, you look around past the trees. And off you do
Why
see a
did
little...
I not think of looking over the trees?
It's a common mistake in a forest, brother.
Quit looking at your feet.
My ankle hurts.
That's why they have stirrups. Give you
No.
ankle support.
My fucking ankle hurts from a fucking cannonball. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking horse.
Edward, you don't have to fly very far. You don't have to get very close. Before you do see a small opening, and you can spy the campfire. It's small, relatively discreet. It's got a spit over it and some small animal. And you can see the shadowed figure of a fairly large individual under some shade, leaning against a tree. And they just stay there. You know they're alive because their foot is bouncing up and down on their knee as they wait. They don't really make any actions.
Why did we send the one party member without dark vision?
I had no say so in this matter. I didn't even see the smoke.
What would you like to do?
While I'm there, I will. I will. Yeah, that is. Right. I will cast sending to Alfie. It is indeed a campfire. One person, and it looks like he's cooking a meal.
You've got about 5 more.
Yeah. Well, I think 4 more. 5?
Because I said so.
Yeah. Should I talk to him?
You forgot the question mark.
I don't think you have to allocate those.
You even talk to Siri.
You have to say question mark?
If you wanted to, if you're telling her to type in a text message, you have to say the punctuation when you want it.
Oh. Who uses punctuation in a text? Weirdo. Freak.
Twinsies.
You know, most millennials consider that aggressive.
I'm a millennial.
If it's just one person, maybe leave it alone. We don't need to start any unneeded shit. And honestly, I'm ready to go home.
Do I? Wait, that's all in his head, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I fly back.
No, he replies to you. If you want to go back to him, you have to send again.
No, he said he flies back.
Oh, I thought you said you reply back.
By flying back.
That's not how that works. But yeah, you make your way back. Seemingly unnoticed. Camp has been made. If there's anything you'd like to do before turning in.
I will clock the direction of that campfire. I'll take first watch, and I'll keep my eyes in that direction.
I will just go to bed.
Okay.
Oh, I've been asleep for hours.
The guy here, he's just like,
Found the
Ribs.
first dry spot. Leave. Face down.
Yep. Tree.
Gonna make you fall out of wood again.
Do it. Reflex
So who's
cat.
taking? You're taking first watch. What you say?
And advantage.
Yep.
Forced.
Forced, and you have dark vision. 21. The night progresses, and moving on about the end of your watch. You can't quite make anything out past the trees, the density of it, but from the direction you're watching, you do hear heavy footfalls. They don't sound like they're coming towards you, more as if they're passing by.
I'll follow the sound
Like visually?
visually.
They don't stop. But you do hear other creatures rustling around you. They sound quadrupedal. You can make this out with your keen ears. The rustling in the wet grass and leaves. They don't seem to have noticed you three. But the movement, they seem to be honing in on. Maybe two.
DM.
Yes.
Does quadrupedal mean 4 legs?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure. I'm steep.
There is a moment when the heavy footfalls and the rustling both stop. And a moment later, you see 2 crimson red bursts arc in the dark of the forest, almost as if fire has sprung from nowhere. 2 yelps, and then quiet again, before those heavy footfalls continue again.
Would that have woke me up?
The yelp, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your passive perception, and yours is higher, so if you two would like to awaken from your sleep to deal with this, or to simply acknowledge this, you may.
Would it have startled me awake?
That's entirely up to you.
Oh.
Do dying animals startle you, Mr. Bird Killer, Horse Abandoner, Ferret Eater?
I didn't eat a ferret.
No, you just roasted it.
Accidentally. I forgot. Didn't think about it, you know?
Momentary lapse.
How many times did I say Ferdinina during that combat?
You know, when your eyes just like go all red, you don't really think about anything. You're just like, I gotta kill. So
Must kill.
forgot I sewed a I just look at my cloak where the pocket is. I'm like, oh,
It's a little singed. There's a few errant red hairs in it.
huh. I can get another one. All right, so I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck was
Absolute
that?
sociopath.
Be quiet.
I hang upside down, talking to him.
You just kind of like fall out of the tree, catch it with your feet,
Yeah.
hang it upside down like a bat.
Sit.
I'll also get up.
Alright. The footfalls don't stop, and they do seem to be passing you by.
As soon as it's a safe distance to where I don't feel like talking quietly would get him alarmed to us, I think everything's fine. The guy you went and saw with the campfire left. I think 2 wolves or something attacked him, and he pretty much fucked him up instantly. So, he's walking the other way. I think we're good.
What the fuck? There's wolves?
We're in a forest, brother. There's always wolves.
What are the odds I can
That's a good rule of thumb.
I can round one up?
Considering they're very wild animals, I'm gonna go with highly unlikely.
Well,
What
anyway.
you need to do is find a den, kill all the adults,
Kill the alpha.
capture the baby.
Well,
Great idea.
it's
That was your
about,
conscience talking.
I agreed with it.
it's about time for us to switch. Do you want me to take watch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Guys, you know I haven't taken watch like 2 nights, right?
Well, hell, if you volunteer and get to it, bud.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I could roleplay being upside down, but I really can't right now, so.
Can you roleplay Blood Rush?
My head!
Well, in that case, Errol goes back to bed.
Okay.
I just made a statement. I said I was gonna fucking do it.
Have you made that statement?
You're fucked.
Have you made that statement? Your other 2 compatriots, I deuces, and go to bed.
Alright.
And you just kind of have to get back in your tree and wonder, should I go to bed? Should I take watch?
I get back up in the tree, and I just do I need to make a check for that?
Get back in the tree? No, you're plenty dexterous.
Oh, okay. I could be fine. It could have failed. Broke my neck. You know.
You have luck. You're not going to roll that one.
I have no
You're also,
luck.
you're also proficient in acrobatics.
I
So
used
you have-
I used all my luck on a stupid perception check. 1. Perception check.
You have natural 1 protection from
Acrobatics.
reliable talent.
I know, but I could have done like a strength check. Whatever. I get back up into the tree.
Rolo doing strength checks?
Well, I gotta pull myself back up. No. Whatever. Okay. So I'm in the tree.
Yep.
I look around.
Make a perception check.
Ain't got no luck for this one. 16.
Alright. It's pretty dark. Still pretty moist from the day before.
I've been eating.
What?
I used the luck on those 5s when I couldn't get below a 10.
You fool!
And the 1! I'm like, damn it! I just noticed it had a dot.
You should pay attention to your skills, homie. They're very important.
Whatever.
It's not long after everyone else goes to sleep. You smell something wafting on the late night air. Like burning fur. And a stench.
The fuck is that?
You kind of take your nose to the air and try to follow it, and it does come from the direction Alfie pointed out. But you hear nothing. You don't see anything. And unless you decide to investigate that, your watch goes uneventful.
I want it. Steadily investigate.
Alright. You leap from the tree.
Like Naruto style. Through the trees.
Oh, you leap from limb to limb.
Ninja.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check first.
23.
Alright. You have to take a bit of a roundabout path to find sturdy enough branches to leap from. But now give me a stealth check. At, probably disadvantage.
So, normal roll.
Yes.
Hey. 23?
It's difficult, but you manage to land on the thickest parts of each branch, clinging closely to each trunk of the tree to minimize the amount of shake you cause, disturbances you make. But you do progress through the canopy until you close on the source of the scent. And you do see, on the wet underbrush, 2 wolves, considerable size, and burned cuts laterally across the torsos on each of them, 1 on each, deep and cauterized, but the fur around it is just burned away. And they're unmoving and very obviously dead.
Okay. Well, I guess I go back the way I came.
Alright. Making your way back.
Oh, my teammates aren't dead. Fucking dead.
The campfire that you had made is scattered. The bedding torn asunder and blood everywhere.
Huh. Well, lost a horse, lost a team. Time to replenish my supplies.
But no, you make it back to your small camp, and in whatever bedding they had made for themselves, you do find Edward and Rolo, or Alfie. And the rest of the night passes with no issue.
Go back in the same tree, same
All right.
spot. Act like I didn't move.
The day begins to break. What would you like to do?
Jump out of the tree going, ah!
Towards who?
In the middle.
Both of you, give me a wisdom save.
12.
Both of you, in the dead of your sleep, you hear this foreign, disturbing noise and a loud thud between the two of you, and you're immediately, your instincts kick in, and you're like, there's some freaky enemy here. There's Attack! And you get up.
I sweep the legs.
Roll a... Make a dexterity save, Rolo.
Me? Cool. Good die.
And then
Can't
right
let my
before
brother
I
get
make
me.
contact, I realize it's my brother, but it's too late. And I'm like, oh shit.
21.
21. As you, Alfie, go to sweep the legs, you realize it's Rolo and you stop yourself. But it's almost as if you'd feinted a punch. Rolo's already reacting and he goes to like somersault over it. But because you feinted it, he misjudges and you like tangle into your brother's legs. And just, you're falling out on the floor.
Why you always trying to break my ankles, bro?
Shit, brother, we are in the middle of the fucking forest. You can't do that to sleeping people.
And then you notice it's daybreak.
What if I would have stabbed you?
I
I like how
dodged.
Edward was like, oh god, I need to wake up. No actions taken.
It's not a bad point.
Pretty much.
Guess I'll die.
Best wake up alarm, I'm saying. I mean, I came to you. That's the best wake up call ever.
So, this ought to be the last day of your travels. I believe you need to roll for it, Rolo.
Yay.
Dun, dun, dun,
Get the
dun.
roll. 4.
Number 4, DM.
Very nice. You pack up, saddle Hibiscus, summon Sheila.
Saddle hibiscus.
As the journey commences, the air grows still, if not a little bit breezy. And the dark clouds that had been so ominously overbearing the day before and the day preceding, or before that, they break, showing a blue sky and clear weather. The three of you believe you ought to have no trouble making it back to your lodge. And so you do. With who leading, might I ask?
Probably this one.
I usually take point in forested situations.
I always take the rear.
Quite literally.
Where's
now that
Rolo
you're-
lives by.
Oh, wait. I'm on a fucking horse. I'm not even on my fucking own horse. I was thinking I was dead. Oops.
But yes,
I don't have you say so.
you travel, and, as you'd predicted, at around roughly noon, you break into the clearing, and you see, warmly lit on the interior, with the immediate grounds quite well taken care of, your lodge. Spying the stable, you notice no strange horses, no guests, you assume.
No other schools full of living mechanics, shadow versus POs in their stable.
No.
No random pirate ships about to shoot us.
Yeah, flying.
What surprised me?
The Narglfell just comes out of the cloud.
All we hear is loud rumbling, and the captain's just riding this engine of a boat on the ground.
You ever play Terraria? You ever get invaded by the pirate invasion and they just have those flying boats? But yes, you don't see any errant horses. You don't imagine you have any guests. But the interior is lit. So you imagine at the very least Anders is there.
Oh, I haven't had a good cup of coffee in days.
Kick the door in.
And as you pause on Sheila to think about that, for the first time in quite a while, Sheila doesn't pause when you think to yourself, and she continues towards the lodge. No stopping.
That's odd.
But yes,
She's about to leave you.
you get closer to the lodge, and Rolo, you leap off of Hibiscus and charge the door, kicking it open. Give me a strength check.
Luck.
Bro.
That's worse.
Luck.
Dude.
Okay.
Luck.
13. We're going with the last one.
13.
It took 4 rolls for that 13. It was what? 2, 6, 10.
You charge the door and bring up your right foot and plant it on the door. And you take 1 bludgeoning damage as you sprain your ankle.
God damn it! My fucking ankle's done.
That's the same foot he broke.
The same foot I broke. The same foot that
Got hit with a cannonball.
Got hit with the cannonball. Got tangled in your legs.
Yeah, your right ankle's fucked, homie. Arthritis out the wazoo.
Fey healing.
I will, Edward will quickly, well not quickly, but make sure Hibiscus is all good in the stables.
I'll
Don't
walk
worry.
up
Yeah,
and
I'm
turn the door
fine.
handle
I'm fine.
and open the door after my brother kicks it.
You turn the door handle and it doesn't give. And you hear a voice on the other side. Hello? Closed at the moment.
Is that Anders?
Sounds like Anders.
Anders,
Anders, it's us. We're back.
you son of a bitch, open the door.
Shut up, brother.
I see. One moment.
Wait, do we not have a key to our own fucking house?
You do, but nobody takes one.
We just assume Anders takes care of these things.
About a moment passes. Hibiscus follows you willfully into the stables and gives no trouble. And about the time you're done unsaddling him, removing the bit and everything, you spy the door opens. And Anders greets you at the door. Welcome back.
Pleasure to be back, Anders. How's business?
Business has been quite successful. It seems your companion you made, one of your journeys, Kyle, he's been bringing some of his around lately.
Oh, very good, very good.
But I do feel I must inform you post-haste. I may have made a mistake.
What kind of mistake,
What the
Anders?
fuck you do now, Anders?
Well, you see that stranger found himself here a few times. He inquired after you a few times, and having as little information as I did to give him, it was mostly just small talk. Though, about 2 days ago, he did convince me to drink with him, and I feel I may have divulged something of your next job contract.
You don't mean the missing village, do you, Anders?
I do, sir.
Shit, Anders.
Well,
In my honest opinion, however, it seemed a passing curiosity to him. I don't think he has any interest in poaching your bounties. After all, these are handwritten and assigned to this lodge. I don't think that he could simply swoop in and take it.
I don't imagine he could either. I just got a very weird vibe off that guy.
Well,
He's quite shifty.
with my confession out of the way, I ought to ask, for the ledger's sake, were you given any proof of completion? for this
Yes,
job?
Edward has proof of
I'll
completion.
show up the envelope or whatever it's in.
It's just a parcel.
Yeah.
Very good, sirs. I'll log that. Get everything squared away.
Alright,
Of
we
course.
we actually just came to get our things prepared. We were going to leave again to go towards the village.
So soon.
Yes.
Well, I'll prepare a meal. Sit. When I come back, you can tell me how it went.
Thank you, Anders.
I want to pull
We should
Alfie
sit. I
aside.
do have something I need to talk to you guys about.
Of course.
What was that, Rolly?
So, as I do when Anders talks, I kind of spaced out a little bit. What the fuck did he say?
Shit, brother. Got to work on your
He
hearing.
never says anything important.
Well, this time he did. That shifty guy. The one that came and drank when Kyle was here.
Oh, the guy that didn't have weapons, but didn't have weapons, but didn't have weapons?
Yes, that one. He may have convinced Anders to divulge some information about the missing village.
Okay. 1, fuck that guy. 2,
To what end, might I add?
he's shady. 2, I didn't think I was gonna kill him. We need to find Anders.
I don't.
He's a shitty employee.
He actually has kept this bar afloat.
He's
bar
giving
with
away
God.
private information.
Not necessarily private, brother. Just maybe something we didn't want that individual to know.
Was it addressed to us?
Yes, it was.
Private information?
But regardless, I don't think that's quite a fireable offense. Besides that,
Anders, you can finish out the week!
don't listen to him, Anders.
Sir, I regret to inform you, he shouts from the kitchen. I don't believe you have the authority to relieve me from these grounds.
You actually don't, brother. He technically works.
And
for
he
the king.
says under his breath, unfortunately.
No, I say under my breath, but I had the authority to relieve you from this fucking plane of existence.
Brother, you're not killing Anders. Now let's go sit down. We have a discussion to be
Might
had.
take his pants.
The pants that you gifted him.
I thought he's still wearing those.
I'll go behind the bar. If it hasn't already been made, make some coffee.
That would be done in the kitchen. As you walk in there, it's one of the things that Anders has going. He also has thick cut ham and some grits being prepared.
Well, he's a southern motherfucker, ain't he?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, well, since he's not going behind the bar, I'm going behind the fucking bar.
Okay.
Popping a bottle of whiskey. We have whiskey at this tavern, right?
You've got whiskey, brandy, scotch.
The whole time I'm just saying motherfucking Anderson.
I think 3 of those things are the same thing.
I just drink it.
You just drank it.
Well, I mean, I don't chug it.
From where do you reach?
Top shelf.
Okay.
Obviously.
Well, that's cutting the profits. Okay. Easy enough. It's your bar.
Never going to a real estate
Technically.
agent anyway.
No, we're not.
Stop.
So I'll sit down, light a cigarette, wait for my compatriots to come back.
About a moment passes as you all settle in. You do notice, as you're all sitting down, Sheila has entered the bar. She's not sitting next to you. She's sitting in the hallway.
Next
With
to me.
down. No. Looking at you, though. Alfie, you notice it.
Hey,
And then as you lock eyes with her, she looks back over her shoulder,
hey, Alf.
stands up, and walks down the hallway.
Is Sheila okay?
I don't know, Eddie. She's acting strange.
I follow Sheila.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Drinking my whiskey.
And I'm gonna go follow Sheila.
You follow Sheila, and she leads you to the library.
We have a
Ferdinand.
library?
Ferdinand had a library.
How did I never know this?
You literally stole a book from her.
session!
Like the first thing you did
That
when we
was a
started this
library?
campaign.
I thought it was a study.
Why must Rolo's brain be the
Can't
size
it
of a
be both?
pea?
I mean, I guess. I don't read.
But yes, she leads you to the door, going into Ferdinand's library, and it is ajar.
Thought it was a door.
I'm going to hurt you.
I'll
I kick it in.
slowly open the door. Or just let my brother fucking kick it down.
You reach for the door, and rushing past you, Rolo just shoulder checks the door, and it flings
You're a
open.
menace to society.
Only to doors.
As it bashes into the wall, you see a few books fall off of one of the shelves.
Take bludgeoning damage.
But Sheila walks in and looks around for a moment
Damn.
before going to one of the tables that Ferdinand often frequented. And on it is open an atlas. You've seen it a few times. Anytime Ferdinand needed to point y'all in a direction of something or clear something up, this is one of the books he came to. This one shows a majority of Trives with a bit of territory into its neighboring countries. But there is a circle made at 3 places
Oh shit, I probably should be writing this shit down.
on this atlas. One of these places you recognize. Ferdinand talked about it quite briefly, very briefly, before he left the last time. It's a fairly large landmark called the Devil's Tear. It's a gorge that stretches on the western side of Trives.
So the
Is
Devil's
Tear-
Gorge.
Tail.
T-E-A-R.
Spelled like tear.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make
Throws
sure.
me off every time I do it.
Yeah, I was
What
like,
is it?
wait a minute.
Devil's Tear
The Devil's
And he said it's
on the west side.
west
Of
side,
Trives.
and he said what? You said it was like a cannon or
It's a gorge.
gorge. That's what it was.
West side of Trives.
Yes.
Okay.
There is another area that is highlighted, or circled, I should say. Far to the north, just about on the border between Trives and its northern compatriot. I don't believe either of you have been that far, but I would say that you, Edward, having grown up the way you did, would have had some geography lessons. There is a circle deep in the mountain range known as the Giant Spine. And there is also a circle seemingly in the middle of the Cerulean Sea. There is no marked island within it, no landmarks. It's just in open waters, it seems. But Sheila looks at you as you scrutinize the book and kind of bows her head and sits next to you.
Girl, does this have anything to do with those shards?
She cocks her head to the side. Curiously, but not affirmatively.
This spot on the Cerulean Sea. Does it appear it may be in the path we could have taken from the port town to the island?
No, it's quite a bit more south. The path you took to the Sunrise Isles was practically straight east.
Okay.
So it's safe to say it's like south of Trives.
Yeah, it's south east of Trives in the Cerulean Sea.
Alright. This is getting curious. And I will take this atlas and we'll reconvene back at our table.
Yeah.
Alright. As you return to the table, Anders is there kind of looking around for a moment before he sees you approaching again, and he and sets down the platter of food that he'd prepared. There is coffee. There is whole milk, so you can serve it to your liking. Thick cut ham, grits. It's a hearty meal, and it's good to have. It beats the rations, but it's not quite the continental adjacent you were served on the Sunrise Isles.
As we're eating, it's like, so I've been thinking. I wanted to run this by you. When we got to that island, I realized this plane has a lot more to offer in a magical sense than I originally thought. And it seems that we may need to be outside of Trives in order for that to happen. I've been thinking since we left. How do you boys feel about moving?
I too, Alf, had some thoughts of that. But I wasn't thinking of moving, but more of
Extended holidays?
having a ship.
Shit.
A ship. We all loaned significant significant.
Significant.
Thank you. Significant skills while we were sailing. Surely all three of us would be able to. What am I looking for?
Crew? Operate?
Operate a ship, yeah.
Well,
6.
operate or manage a crew to help us sail. Because three of us, unfortunately, depending on the ship we have, wouldn't be able to do it. We would need a crew.
Right.
But
Well, I'd imagine a ship's quite a pretty gold piece.
I do believe it is.
Just want to throw it out there. Literally, no one got taught how to steer a fucking ship.
That's why we hire a crew member that can.
Y'all were gone roughly 20 days, correct?
Something close to it, I would imagine.
Alright. Who wants to be responsible for the business?
I think Eddie volunteered for that.
Alright. Roll me a D100, add 20.
What about you, brother?
I mean, I'm always looking for an excuse to get away from fucking Anders.
As I thought.
102.
As I
Damn!
chug, or as I drink some more of my whiskey.
Roll 3D10.
I don't. This is scary, guys. Like, I could be screwing us over here.
I mean, could that be because when you said that, the thunder outside went? And like, 102. Brrr.
310?
3D10.
9.
Times 5. So 45. After y'all eat a bit and have this conversation, Anders returns and he's holding a small ledger and he's waiting patiently for you to finish your conversation.
Andrew's friend, do you need something real quick?
Oh, it's nothing. I just have the receipts and gross income and exports that were used during your excursions.
Ah. Can I see those real quick?
Of course, and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
Make sure he's not embezzling any fucking money.
As far as the ledger is concerned, not only did your lodge make enough to cover all of its expenses and operating costs, you also netted a additional income of 90 gold.
Nice.
90.
It's a business run by one dude while you're gone.
I
What do you want
expected
from
more
him?
for him.
Oh my god.
I hate Anders for literally no reason.
Well, we've established, I believe we're all on board for adventuring out a little more. Unfortunately, I don't believe we can afford a ship right now. So my vote is we handle this missing village. We check off the 2 places that are marked on this map Sheila showed me to see if we can glean any more information on what's going on here. And then hopefully by that time we can amass enough money to where we can maybe get a ship, hire a bit of a crew, and we can sail out to this final spot.
Is Anders still around?
Yes, he's behind the counter.
Anders!
Sir,
How are your baking skills?
I make do.
Can I get like a small batch of cookies?
Of course.
Thanks, buddy!
In Ender's room, he has like 80 trophies of baking champion.
The gallery baker.
Anders goes into the kitchen.
Close it up.
Poison
Never
Rolo.
baked a day in his life. Lied on his resume.
A moment passes before he comes back out of the kitchen. And exactly what kind of cookies would you like, sir? We have oats. There's some chocolate, sugars.
Chocolate chips, fine.
Of course, sir. And he goes back into the kitchen.
That's a stand-up guy, I tell you. There's no way you
Edward
have
takes
any
10
idea what I'm thinking.
Edward sends psychic damage if he comes to an epiphany.
Did I stab him? With leather?
But no, you were saying, Alfie?
Well, I know we need to discuss it, but my plan of action would be to take care of the missing village first, and then hit these 2 land spots on this map. Hopefully, amass enough money for a ship and a crew, and then we can head out to the last spot on the map. Maybe figure out what these markings are. Maybe they have something to do with 30. Maybe we can find him. I don't know. Sheila's acting weird, so I know this has to have some sort of meaning. I just don't know what it is yet.
There's treasure.
It might be treasure.
Might be. But that being said, while the day is still day, how about we take this conversation on the road? Go to town real quick.
Oh yeah, you need something from Gary?
I made a promise to the blacksmith that I would buy a sword.
Understood. Yeah, we can go.
I walk it. Wait.
I think Raleigh needs a horse anyway.
I need them cookies.
He's got Tupperware.
Coming, sir.
Can you put them in a basket with like a little handkerchief on top?
Oh my god.
He's just asking.
We're wanting for handkerchiefs, but we do have baskets, sir.
Okay, just put it in a basket.
Moment passes and Anders does exit the kitchen with a woven basket with a lid on it and presents it to you.
I flip him a copper.
He looks at it as you flick it into the air, and you can see his eyes follow it, and it hits the floor. Much appreciated, sir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hand Anders gold.
I always appreciate you, Anders.
Pay him no mind, Anders.
I've taken my payment out of the gross.
I understand that, Anders.
Sounds like
you
a bad
deserve
thing,
extra
but-
payment for dealing with my brother. Just
What?
take the gold.
Bro, how much does he get paid like a month?
More than a gold?
Not much.
We gave him a raise, brother.
So a
It was
copper
all
for,
agreed on.
So a copper for a fucking basket of cookies is a decent price.
For him to make the cookies, put them in a basket, and hand deliver them to you, I think not.
5 feet away from the kitchen. Anyway, I take the basket, I walk outside, I'm like, alright, shit. This is becoming a real nuisance.
Maybe you shouldn't have left your horse to die in the wilderness,
Maybe
brother.
he should have fucking bucked me off and maybe fly and get hit by a cannonball.
Trauma is a real thing, brother.
Hashtag Alfie.
Trauma is just
Hold on now. Let's choose our words carefully.
I set up hibiscus real quick and start lighting out.
just willpower.
You begin towards Gowrie. You follow Alfie.
I just watch him leave. I'm like, damn it.
At least you've got a basket of cookies.
Have you got good endurance, brother?
Okay, I start walking.
You begin walking.
I'm not walking toward town,
Where are you walking?
toward a prostitute's house.
I think that's close to town.
No, it's okay. It's like
It's
halfway.
closer to the lodge than it is to town, and it's off kilter and into the woods.
Ah man, my hood's not red. I just looked up.
Did you get the DM I sent you?
About the
The thatch?
yeah.
Okay, just checking.
But it's all the same to you. Just you go up a little bit.
Alright, yeah. You two will definitely reach town before he reaches
The brothel
Our Lady of the Night.
during the day.
And, which that'll go swimmingly. We'll probably have to hold off on that till the next session, as it is getting late. But, within a few moments, the two of you manage to reach Gowrie. And you're heading to Arnold's Armaments?
Yes.
Alright. You head there, and you can't help but to notice. You hear the talk. I can't believe that thief hasn't been caught yet. Attacking an innocent man like that in the streets. Stealing his pants even.
As I pass by, I'll be like, yeah, I know what you mean. The pants part just really got me. Like, who the fuck just steals people's pants? I mean, I get like a coin pouch.
I
Pants?
understand, stranger.
That man's a fiend.
But let me tell you, if I ever manage to find him,
I'll take
kill him
his
in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'd
Have
steal
you
his
seen
pants.
the bounty for it now?
Oh, what's it up to?
The aristocrat that was robbed has taken this quite harshly.
Fuck.
I think I have one on me, and he produces a flyer. There's a shadowed figure with a hood up, moving into darkness, sketched on it in an alleyway.
Does this in any way have any facial features of him?
There's a chin.
Thank
Nothing
God
past
I
that.
have a beard.
But it's got some ridiculous title. The alleyway pantaloons plunderer, some such.
I accept it.
But then it has a list of crimes: assault, attempted murder, thievery, vandalization, trespassing, public indecency, public urination.
What about humiliation? Is that all there too?
No, that was left out. Just a litany of things, both minor and atrocious. And it has a 5,000 gold bounty.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna turn myself in. I can buy me a hippogriff.
Do you have a
At the
spare one
bottom
of these,
of
mate?
it, it does have dead or alive.
Man, if the captain killed Rolo, he could have got $5,000.
Made out good.
I could literally go kill fucking anybody and be like, this is him.
Bold statement.
Andis, come here. You cookies of shit.
You got a spare one of these, mate?
You can have that one.
Oh, good,
look,
good.
look. And he points to like
Bastard.
Fucking
a
everywhere.
street sign, a light, a building door, and you can just see them now that he's pointed them out. They're all over the place.
You stole one person's pants.
As we walk
And you
away,
see the guards aren't on a lazy patrol. They're like doubled or tripled up and like jogging their patrols.
Please tell me everybody's wearing kilts now. So I can't take their pants.
as we walk away, I'm gonna lightly say to Edward, we've got to get the fuck out of here. And I don't mean just out of Gowrie. I think the moving situation needs to be done.
I think.
God forbid you have a conversation with Rolo.
Have you tried having a conversation with Rolo?
Rolo skipping through the woods with a
It
prostitute's
ends-
house right now.
It ends the way Rolo wants it to.
I feel like it's a failure on y'all's part, to be honest. But yes,
I don't see how.
after this brief exchange, Edward, you find your way to Arnold's Armaments. It is open. There's a wanted sign on the door of it.
Nice.
Help wanted?
No.
Absolutely.
The exact opposite, actually.
Wanted help.
Accurate. Wanted individual.
Help!
Help!
Kill him.
Or not.
This man with a chin.
Who had you?
But yes, you entered Arnold's Armaments.
Yes.
The bell rings, and peeking from the back door, you see Arnold, just as tidy as he ever would be. Ah, welcome. Glad to see you've returned. It's been quite a while since any of you have graced the threshold of my establishment.
Yes. We were on a job, my friend.
I certainly hope so. Jobs bring coin. Coin brings commerce, and commerce brings coin to me.
I
Did you
came.
just explain economy?
I came back for the sword that we were looking at, the one that was 1,500 gold, I do believe.
Ah, yes, I set that away. On show of good faith, I'd hate for somebody to swipe it out from underneath you. One moment. And he walks back behind the door, and you hear a drawer open. And before he returns, with a white linen wrapped sword, presents it to you. Unveiling the basket of it, it is indeed the sword that you had tried out last time you were here.
Help the light away.
I look at him.
Well, you know, somebody bought a weapon from him and got robbed, like, literally immediately. So there's a slight stigma.
That wasn't from Arnold's armament. was
Yes, it was.
It
You
100%
robbed the
was.
dagger from him that you didn't buy from Arnold. So you waited outside the shop for the rich guy to buy it.
That was a blacksmith shop?
The weapon shop.
Well,
Oh, that's where I got mistaken. That was a different area.
well, do you mind? As I'm gesturing to, juggling.
If you're going to juggle it again, just don't scuff my floor.
Actually, I don't think I ever juggled it. I juggled the ballpoint one.
Still juggling a sword indoors. Not exactly his favorite thing for you to do, but he gestures to you.
Yeah. I'll
You
start
will be buying it, correct?
Yes.
Well, by all means.
While he's testing out his new sword, you wouldn't happen to have another bundle of 20 of those real nice arrows, would you?
21.
Real nice arrows.
The ones I got
are-
last time, and I'll flick one out,
Yes, I understand what you mean.
flick back in.
But arrows are never in short demand, what with our neighbors and whatnot. So yes, they find their way through here quite often. And he opens that side closet at the counter and unhooks a small quiver, brings them out. Same as it was last time,
Father.
90?
Oh, go ahead.
for a bundle.
Trent.
Yeah.
I'll get a bundle of
And
20.
you're attempting to juggle this sword?
21.
21. Was that performance or dexterity?
Performance.
Performance. It's heavier than you would have expected it to be. And you notice as you catch it and flick it back up, where some of your other swords, they have some flex to it. The blade of this one is quite rigid and a good bit thicker than the others. And it does carry the weight, and it hangs in the air with wide arcs, looking awe-inspiring, as if it were really something that you would juggle to say, look, dangerous stunt, someone may die. Ooh, ah, eye-catching.
Oh,
Somehow it hit Rolo's ankle.
But juggle it, you do. Slower than you would be used to, as it does take a bit of accommodation to really get into a groove. But it's doable if you desire. And then you flourish and catch it from midair, twist it. It's very well balanced. As heavy as it is, the basket and hilt of it counter it quite well. You bring it back to guard, and it does have quite a bit of forward weight, and you imagine it would be a fantastic chopper. Good at slashing, good at juggling. What more do you want?
I will nod in approval and put a sack of 1,500 gold on the table.
That sword was 1,500 gold.
I'm so glad that you're frugal, Bryn. It's wonderful, it really is. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, Edward, I believe, correct?
Yes,
Well, it'll be a name I try to remember. I hope to see you and yours in my shop again soon, as Arnold's Armaments is always willing to arm the armless? I'm not quite sure where I was going.
I think that was pretty catchy, mate. It was
Well-
a pleasure doing business with you.
Hopefully it's catchy enough to drag people out of their houses, and
Might want to put that on a sign out front. I mean, really, mate.
I just might.
DM, really quickly, I cast Identify on the sword.
Identify on the sword. Very well made. Ought not
Razor's
break.
edge.
What'd you say?
This sword, Vorpal. No.
In Trives, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Absolutely unheard of. I could have sworn I put this here, but it's not, so I have to come back here.
So,
Yes. It is of rare quality, which I believe dictates it as a +2 longsword. Or scimitar, for you Dex fanatics.
so while they're doing all that, I'm going through the woods.
Yes.
I stop and pick flowers and then intertwine them in the basket handle,
Okay.
making it look all presentable.
As you're doing this,
He's gonna try to woo this too.
bending and carrying on the wind, the scent of these cookies wafts through. They smell very sweet, fragrant even. If they taste as good as they smell, then Anders was being modest at the best.
I'm not eating one.
Are you sure?
They're for a special person. I'm not gonna eat them.
Okay. Is there anything you two would like to do in town while you're here? You've bought your arrows, you've bought your sword.
DM,
Yes.
there's nothing else, anything else special about the sword? It's just another +2?
Well, you got, this is Trives. There's not very much magic here.
I get that.
Having identified the sword and kind of looking a bit disappointed at it, Arnold clocks it. You know, I do have a network of quite skilled artisans, and given how you just came in so ardently and placed down this order, I take it you've come into some money?
Some, yes.
Well, I'll be quaint with you. If you would like something a bit more special than that, though I doubt you would find a better sword than that in anywhere near here, I could draw up a commission and get in touch with my contacts and see what we can do, though it would take some time. If your next excursion takes as long as this one did, by the time you come back I may just have something. But I would need a show of good faith. A 500 gold advance would go a long way towards that. If this is an investment you're willing to make, I can guarantee upon your next visit, I will have a mastercraft available for purchase. But as you can imagine, I simply can't contact these people and draw up a commission without promise of a purchase.
I will have to stand down from the awful. Much appreciated, but there's other things I must do. But I very do much appreciate it.
I understand. I do hope that that sword serves you as well as you serve it. But yes, it is a +2.
Have a good rest of the day, Arnold.
You too as well. Hopefully they don't get robbed, you hear as you walk out of the door.
Try my best to hold back a chuckle.
I sneeze. But someone's talking about me.
You sneeze.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
Nothing seems to notice.
The fit.
As you walk through these woods,
Hello.
late afternoon,
No one get my cookies.
there's a calm in the air, a stillness even. And as you walk, you begin to wonder, did you go the right way? Last time you came here, you came from Gowrie. So you'd need to go more north this time?
But we went from there to the keep, so it's just backtrack.
No, you went from Gowrie to there to
We
the
had to go
keep.
back to get your horse, remember?
Oh yeah, you did have to do that.
We had to go back to Gowrie. So we
Yeah.
had to go we went from Gowrie to the night lady's house,
fuck,
back to
yeah.
Gowrie, then
Give me a
oh boy,
Survival
check.
I don't have no fucking
If
luck.
only you had your trusty ranger brother with you.
Only I had my luck with me.
That too.
Which, okay, this has been doing good all night. We're going to go with this one.
but you spent all of your luck on a strength check to kick in your own door.
And failed.
What'd you get?
19.
19.
Hey, not bad.
You wander for a moment before you recognize a tree. You know this tree. Oh, this is where you stabbed that guy. You really killed the fuck out of him. It's that way.
One shot. What's that? Dude.
And then you continue on your way. And a few moments pass. The sun, creeping below the horizon line of these trees, casts long shadows in the forest. It gets a bit darker. And as it does, you break through the tree line. In a small opening, you see a quaint cottage. Shutters closed, but light spilling through them.
I recognize that chimney.
You do. And as your eyes immediately go to the chimney, as opposed to the front door, you notice there is a billow of smoke out of it.
Oh, it's nice to be home.
And as you approach, with whatever ludicrous plans you have in mind, that is where we will end tonight.
Ah, come on. You could let me at least get to the door.
Oh.
You're practically there.
But you're missing everything.
So on a brighter note,
On a brighter note,
we have plot points, guys.
We're still recording.
Plot hooks, people. Plot hooks. I'm excited.
Like how we will inevitably be hunted down by the captain and probably killed.
and
In the realm of possibilities.
and a portion of the captain's crew is staying on the port town, carousing, spreading horrible, horrible rumors about everything you've done.
Oh yeah, we cannot
I'm
port
just
out
throwing
from
it.
that town.
I'm just throwing it
Absolutely
out there.
not. We're gonna have to go down the coast somewhere and figure out a different way to leave.
We're gonna go down the coast anyway, because the only reason we're going to the Cerulean Sea is to go to that marked spot,
Well, I know.
which is southeast, not east.
I understand that, but we can't leave.
Now,
out
what I'm
to the
worried
sea
about
from that
is
port town, we're gonna have to
Going
find a
on the
different.
sea and running into that damn ship.
DM,
Yep, made your bed.
Yes.
Now we all get to lie
they're
in it.
spreading terrible rumors
You know what I see it
about
as?
Rolo and Alfie, not the member of Team Triple C.
So,
Probably.
I'm,
But anyway,
You saved
listeners,
yourself an amount of clout. And hey, you want to know something? Captain Carter knows that Rolo drugged his crew. So maybe some of those rumors reach him too.
That's unfortunate. Anyway, listeners,
drinking
we bid
buddies.
you adieu. I hope everyone has a great night, and I hope you
did
enjoyed this
straight
episode.
tell you he'd
Have
kill
a
you.
wonderful day.
Yes.